Yes, I did.
I have the old ones. I have the old ones.
Anyway, we don't need the old
We
ones.
don't need the
I
old
mean, just in
ones.
case.
We could put them up just for
I
Shiva
think we're
Ice,
only
I
gonna
guess.
do Shiva, and that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna do Shiva. Feel free to use new food or old food, but you'll have to pop
Holy
the
shit, a
old.
countdown? That's
You'll have
crazy.
to pop the other food.
Oh, I can see the numbers.
I'm potting.
Potting. Yeah. Wow, same brain cell, holy.
I'm not. I think we just destroy this, don't we?
I'm not
sure we
midding.
do, but I want to destroy it harder.
Oh, she's already 10%, and I have my stance on.
What do you mean? We've done 10%. What do you mean?
All right, guys. No,
Alright.
no mid allowed. No mid allowed.
Yeah, good
Too
luck,
late.
healers.
No mid
Wow.
allowed. I'm not
As
pressing
if,
red.
as if they didn't suffer enough.
Oh my god, all the buttons are so smooth.
I'm only
Why
energy
can't they
drain right
just
now.
make the game like this normally? Holy
Because
shit.
they're a small Japanese company that's not allowed to
A
ever do
multi-dollar company.
Hey, this is how
I
it
think
feels
I'm a
in Japan.
stand in it.
You
I
gotta
think I'm a
understand.
stand in it.
You don't get your damage down though?
We're fine.
I think if you overlap though, like you do die.
I think there's a Volm. isn't
Sides
there?
and in. Alright, we're gonna skip Shiva. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Burst.
Wait, my energy drain's not back up yet. I only got to do 6 in the opener.
Spend your shit. Go.
Probably not, but the second hit's gonna hurt.
It
You
does a
got
lot
the
of damage if you
emblem.
take the vuln hits.
Bye.
Yeah.
Wait, res me in the middle.
I res. Oh, okay. Y'all didn't appear back in
It's
time.
too late.
No!
Yeah, you gotta jump off a little
You had
earlier.
to jump
See
off
that, like-
earlier because of the jump off animation.
I literally pressed. We both pressed Swift. like,
Yeah.
when you said
I was
it,
like,
we just couldn't.
I'll be right back real quick.
Damn, guys, people are so easy. I
The
wonder why we spent so much.
We have the emote now too.
What is this?
That's from Nar. That's from Nar.
Oh my god.
Chill guy.
Dude, when I type in chill, all the emotes are great. There's this, chilled.
Chilled is great.
Alright, time to
There's
pull up
chilling.
the C word Joombob guy. I don't know if someone's streaming and I can say the
There's
word
not
or if they're not streaming and I can't say
I'll
the
say
word.
it. Cunty. There you go. Enjoy.
Cunty. That should've been
I don't want Rin to get banned off of her streaming
Dude,
platform.
Ren almost
said
got
the
banned
rude
off
guy.
of FF earlier. I don't know.
I'm
I
not
sent the
streaming.
Reddit to my Logan friend, and she was like, "What the fuck? Why is it such a serve?"
Oh, the guy? The raid guy?
Yeah, the raid guy, the intro.
What the?
She said, oh my god, this is giving.
It really is.
This is so giving.
Oh, it's not P12s. What is this? E12s.
Yo, why am I taking damage? What the fuck?
E12s. Oh, let me die.
Okay, I'm back. Time to die.
Holy shit.
So we're just gonna go right into it. I'm not gonna go over the video. I trust everybody studied. I
Plus.
also showed most of you the video the other day. The only thing to note is we're gonna do the traffic light. The yellow traffic light is relative north for basic relativity. Light party 1 is gonna be relative west for their mechanics. Light party 2 is gonna be relative east of the light. And then Zorelli
gear
and
check.
I will flex for the DPS.
And the case
Oh,
for
yeah.
flexing is like when I have the same debuff as Rin, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And
Support
that's
that'd be like-
for both
flex,
fire and
right?
ice.
Yeah.
We'll flex
So
sides.
that would be if we're both fires or we're both ice.
Then we flex, yeah.
then
Because
we
that
flex.
means we'll
Okay.
both, Cheeto and I both have the same debuff too. Oh yeah, change gear. Good call.
Make sure you overwrite food if you ate new food.
Coconut.
And so ice is always first. I'm just going back over it. Again, ice is always first, and then
It's not ice is always first. Ice can be
Or-
long or short. It's just ice is always taking the traffic cone, or
Yeah.
traffic light, the first traffic light, and fire just needs to be aware of when they're going off.
yeah.
We're always gonna stack as a party as if the DPS were late ice, so that part doesn't matter as much.
Okay.
Yep.
And there wasn't anywhere specific we had to look on basic relativity, right?
No, there's no gaze on base. Well, there is
There
on the
is.
healers or tanks, but we're gonna be facing the boss, so that gaze doesn't matter.
Yeah, like they're
to us.
behind us.
It's
So
the
that
tanks that need to care about it. If the healers have gaze, the tanks need to turn around while they're behind us.
okay.
It
Alright.
doesn't affect us though.
Oh, now that I can double. Oh, I have to change my pot or my food. No.
I can weave. I can fight.
Basically.
It's gonna be stacked
this is
first.
new.
Attack first.
So we have 3 ranged. Tequila, if you want to go left and shoot, or you want to go right when we get knocked back, I'll move forward.
Okay.
When we go forward,
Remember to move in
Mag,
closer.
I will go to the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be under the boss.
That works.
Yeah.
Also, don't do your 2 minutes during basic. You won't be able to get the whole 2 minute. Save it till after.
So I have to try right?
You do, yeah.
I used bubble for that raid blood. I'm supposed to use it here.
You're a rep.
Oh, it didn't matter.
Short fire, long ice.
Me and Rin have
We're
the
just gonna have to
same,
deal
so
with
we
her where
swap.
she is. She's stuck there for the whole mechanic.
We have to swap demod.
Okay.
Are you sure? Let's sure.
Yeah, we wouldn't have swapped.
What? I have.
Cheeto and I were fire.
Cheeto.
Yeah, and I have ice with Rin.
We flex, yeah, but sorry, I think you confused me because you were in the fire position saying we need to flex.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You don't need to call the flex. I'm keeping an eye on it.
Oh, okay.
I thought I baited her in.
Yeah, I also
Yeah,
shot
make
them.
sure you pull her back middle immediately because she's stuck there for all of basic relativity.
Yep.
Wherever she is.
That was close lasers, right?
That was
For
close
tanks. Okay, okay. Just making sure I can like read it.
Holy.
No early pulls, please.
That wasn't me this time.
Oh, please no other pulls, because I have to do my shield really late to catch this.
No longer will I miss faint because I have to Forbidden Chakra.
Actually, thinking about Tequila, it would be better for you if you can move forward and I move to the right.
Okay.
That way you can get back for healing.
Although I have macro here, so it's not like the biggest concern. Honestly.
It's fine. Just move forward. I'll be able to get back in more easily than you.
Where are you going then, Dino?
To the right.
Okay.
You could pull her center now, I think, right?
Yeah, you can.
She's it has to be now. She's
There you go. Perfect.
cast locked until then. She's gonna lock.
I'll have bubble for this thing.
You have a good amount of time to move her there. between the shockwave and basic. You don't have to rush it. Short ice.
Look away from healers.
DPS are here on me. Yeah, that's the problem. You can't be out there because you're gonna bait beams.
Ciao. Bye.
That's rude. I couldn't res you in time before I got time
Basically,
frozen.
DPS, like, healers are gonna be on D and C. In that case, the DPS needed to be on 3. Because the healers need to be closer to those traffic lights. So once your fire or ice has gone off, just immediately move there. If it's short ice, fires can move to 3 immediately.
Did you say short fire that time when you actually meant short ice?
Maybe. My brain said short ice. I don't know if I actually said short ice.
I was like, I don't think
I
this is
might have.
short
I'm not
ice.
sure. I make that
Or
mistake every now
I was
and
like,
again.
I don't think there's a short fire because I had fire. I was like,
Everybody did it right.
yeah.
My call is just back up.
Random number generation.
True. Yeah, so you can just wait till after the shockwave pulsar to pull her. You'll have plenty of time here, so don't feel the need to like super rush it.
I do not have it.
We should still be fine. Yeah. See if
Short fire, long ice. Oh, I just realized what I did. I kill people here. That's okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Stack tight, stack tight.
Right. Forgot about that.
Far laser. My bad.
Goodbye.
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
far, but it was also Cheetah would have died there because we were ice. Regardless of whether it's short ice or long ice, it's good practice to just basically walk to the edge of the AOE dead center and plant there.
You can use these lines to see how big the AoE is, right?
I think. To be honest, at least for basic, I never paid attention. I always just walked to the edge of the AOE.
To be sure, it's late fire, far laser, late ice, close laser, or is it the other way around?
I don't think that corresponds with each
Yeah,
other.
that's
What
what
you're
the-
looking
you have to
for
watch
are
where the
the
tether
purple
is.
tethers in the beginning. The yellow tethers are accelerating, but those are always perpendicular, so you don't have to worry about yellow. It's which tethers are getting tethered with bluish purple tether. Those are the lights that you are taking as a tank, because those are the last ones that are going off.
In my head, I'm just thinking, go to the purple ones. Yeah.
Yep.
Go to purple, go to purple. Okay.
Yep.
And so
it-
because
It'll
it
either be the
was
ones close to us, or it'll be the ones far from us.
like late ice there, we needed to stack up really close so that the donut doesn't.
Yeah, the donut doesn't kill.
Yeah.
But it is
Okay.
like, even though we're
Oh,
calling
my
it,
timing's all
in my
fucked up
opinion, it's
now.
good practice to just do it every time. Because you still don't want to be, you want to be stacked tight because you don't want to be close to the fires that have to go
Yeah.
off and the beams.
That makes sense. So like the positioning there doesn't really matter. Like you just do the same thing each time.
Yep.
Okay. I
It's
think
only
I did
the fires that are
everything.
different. Fires have to stack when it's short ice, but if they're fire, they have to go out, which is relatively intuitive.
Yeah. I think I did everything there correct.
RNG, by the way.
Oh.
RNG.
You did. You were in. I know it's a pain in the ass, but try to get her to close to center as possible. It does matter for uptime in some cases. That's perfect.
That's pretty good, yeah.
過去現在未来無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Long ice, short fire.
Our lasers for us, Evan.
Oh, okay, I see where it's then now.
Remember to move to your respective light party side here.
Move in, Minty.
I think that was just damage.
I might shake it off his back up so I can press it there.
My Heart of Light's up here too.
Don't use
Cover
cover.
both.
Shake is better there, I think.
Okay.
Because it can help heal us
I
up
got
after that
red.
knockback.
Alright, I'm hard casting Gmod.
True.
Move to Charlie.
I'm dead. You know?
Actually, no, I think she turns
Oh,
here.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
my bad for the call. Yeah, okay, now Charlie. Yeah, she can turn there.
Surely I make it in time. Yeah. Oh,
Oh
Jesus!
my god, ain't no way I'm in there.
Come over to 1.
This is a
Range can just stay down there if they want to.
This
They
is
don't
a
have to come
buster
up
edit.
here.
This is a buster edit. We gotta share it. Ah!
Goodbye.
Wait till the middle goes off.
And then we. Oh.
Then you go.
Or you can handle that one if you
Yeah,
want.
you just gotta be behind the
And
line.
that's the stack, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, I can move forward. We just won't have shields for that party stack, and I'll just try and
It's a
see if I
cleave as
can
well, so you
bubble-
wanna-
I'm gonna have
make sure you
neutral
face her
for the
out.
stack and the raid wide after Emina Sunsign. as
Edda
well.
can
Okay.
shake there too,
Uh,
right after we get hit, which will heal and shield us.
I'll just put. I'll save a stack for bubble then, and that's it.
Okay.
Nice job in basic though.
Let me scoot in for a party stack.
Huh?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. There's like one other tank thing to do there, right? After the buster.
Not this one. You're thinking of a later one. Please don't pull
Oh.
early.
神の
Does that mean that time?
One of the tanks gap closed like at 1.5 seconds.
Edda.
Oh.
Sorry.
I used
No,
faint
I'm
on
legitimately
the.
trying to see if it's me because
It caught.
the timings
No.
have been weird now that the blow gone back.
I used faint on the 1 HP mechanic, and I used mantra on the damage mechanic. Good one.
The fan actually lasted.
Oh.
I've been using
Yeah, I just
Sunsign to cover
I hit
this
Heart of
first
Light
one
like
as
while we're
well.
all going to 1 HP just because it patches it.
Oh. What happened? I didn't do anything different.
過去
Overkill by 600.
未来
Just a chill guy.
Were you
Just
full
a
health? I'm
chill
gonna miss
guy.
him.
Don't focus basic for now. He's up. Short ice, long fire.
Close lasers for tanks.
I got us killed.
Oh.
Oh, those were killers.
Yeah.
Did I just not have enough HP?
No, you got hit by two
Well-
mechanics. If you see a Doom, that means you got hit by something you shouldn't have.
You and Tequila both got doomed by the whatever AoEs were dropping down when we went.
I
to
don't
the
know if it
middle.
was Cheeto's fire or one of the tank beams that hit. Etta's beam was definitely good. I think Mags was as well. So Cheeto, you might have killed them with your fire.
Really?
The yeah,
Make
one
sure
of the
take your fire to the like to the west,
Bruh.
like it was in the Junebot video. I think it's a bit safer there. But make sure the party too, like really be at the edge of the AoE. Do not spread past the edge of the AoE because you want to give as much clearance as possible.
She has a buff called.
Because I saw where
Junction
Cheeto was, and
Logger.
Cheeto, I don't think Cheeto should have flipped anybody.
It looked like the position that was on the video, so I just stood there. I'm like using the marker.
The problem is the
Let
video
marker
showed,
flip
in the
it.
POV, it showed them going like south, but in the animations, it shows them going east and west, which I think is what we should do because it's safer.
Okay, I'll do that.
I can
Just
try
don't go all
and
the
be
way to the
tighter.
wall because you'll get cleaved by the tank.
Yeah.
I can try and be tighter on my positioning as well.
It's just, the whole party should just be like 1 pixel away from the edge of the AoE. Not that dramatic, but like don't spread further than you need to.
Oh, you're just missing my
Yeah,
shield.
you're missing Minty's thing by staying out there. I figured that was what happened. Because I have a hammer there and I try to like run in immediately. I don't know if you have anything there that allows you to move.
I try to be as little as I possibly
it's
can.
Not you,
Kind
Minty, I
of.
mean Cheeto.
It's just the way you had us spread out, so I just go in that direction.
Remind me to ask about that after.
Our lasers for tanks.
He's just at the edge.
Few minutes now.
I think that was good, right?
Yeah, that was it.
I need to cast neutral earlier because I'm not covering the stack. That's not bad.
For where she
We're fine.
turns, we're moving opposite of where she turns. Go to Alpha. Be behind the circle. Range can stay here.
Yep.
We're moving center after the big circle goes off.
Oh.
This is a stack, right?
What is that?
Oh my god.
I
Now
have the
we're
red on die.
spreading.
Oh, not that way. Dumbass.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm gonna
I've
have to
got
hard
the boss.
cast.
So I think
Or Ed, I mean. Oh.
I think that's gonna kill, yeah, no.
Yeah. We can just wipe. Let me show that part in the video real quick because I think there's some misunderstanding of where to stand.
Yeah, but be real, I thought basic relativity was gonna take us a lot more time. I was mainly reviewing that.
Yeah,
I
no
think
stress. Don't worry
for
about it.
the spread there, like I panicked, moved away, like to the unsafe side. I think I'm just gonna like plant in mid, just for heals and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Just a good call.
Okay, I'll move off to the side then,
Okay.
because I took mid
Alright.
spot.
I think where you were
Streaming.
is like we wouldn't clip each other with where you were, and you could still probably hit everyone.
All right,
The
so
range kind of big.
Yeah, no, it's
single APOC, you saw the beginning part, she turns to a cardinal, and then what's happening is a light is starting from the center of the arena, and a light is circulating around. It is always going to go to the direction she is facing, and then it's going to go either clockwise or counterclockwise. So you always know for single APOC, the first two circles are going to be dead center. In this, you can see this fancy animated circle. It's exactly that size, so you just stand right outside of it. And then after she jumps, this area is going to be unsafe next. It's going to be here and then here. So the way this mechanic works is these pizza slices, each circle takes up 2 pizza slices. So if you know that it's going to be north next, you need to be outside in these 2 lines. If you were outside of these 2 lines, you'll be safe. So what the melee are looking for, after she jumps, pay attention to whether it went clockwise or counterclockwise. In this case, since it went clockwise, where you would want to stand is over on 3, outside this center circle, and behind this line. You can keep full uptime there, totally fine. And then once the center goes off, move to the center inside this center circle right here, staying behind this line. If you are in this center circle, you are safe from every single circle that goes off. So you can show how it moves because the tank is the POV here. So remember it went clockwise in this case. So it's going to be on 4 first. So you'll see they're going to stand right outside this circle. You can see it's exactly the size of that circle. And then you can see they're staying behind this line as they're going in. And doing that keeps them safe from this one that just went off.
Okay.
Then we're taking the stack together. When we do this, these circles are still going to be going off. So you can see this guy starts to go out. But notice when he starts to go out, he chooses to do so
Front of that
behind
line.
this line because this one's about to go off. So then this one goes off. What we need to do as a party here is have a general idea of how we're going to spread on a side and then just mirror it on the other side. Just note that what makes this spread tricky, you have the whole half of the arena that it's already gone off to work with. Like the range can start spreading back here, the melee can be up here. But just note that there's going to be one more AoE that's going off. It's going to go off over here.
Does it end on the north or does it end
I'm trying to
on-
remember that actually. I want to see. Well, that's lovely. Okay, let me get a POV.
They cut it, but
Yeah.
it looked kind of like
I think it does end on north actually, but I might be
Oh, it
wrong,
does.
so I want to double check. Let's see. You did it. That's the rate. Oh, this is just the PU2 POV. We can just watch it through too. That'll be helpful, I'm sure. So you can see in this case, again, it went clockwise. So this will be useful too, because it can show you what I mean by range. You see how since it went to 4, they're all already hanging out over in this spot. And this also shows the range POV. Range literally just get to stand behind the circle on this side, and then they get to go in after the big circle goes off.
It looks like it does show it baiting on.
I think it does go to north. So from here, we're going to have to look at where to spread. It is definitely good to have people like up here, someone here, someone here, someone here, someone here. Try to make as much use of all of this space as we can, because I do think it is going to go off on the top again. So like you can see after she jumps, the next circle to go off is going to be here, which means anything behind this is unsafe. So ideally, we only have one person over here, and they immediately move past this line.
And
Yeah, it
the
does
jump,
go off on north again. What's your question, Meg?
The jump there is kind of like a nail dive, right? Like if someone were.
It's like a
too
nail dive,
close-
yeah. If anybody's close to you, they get knocked off the arena.
Okay.
So,
So
it's
that's
just
completely
it's
random.
a
It's not
spread,
like
and you'll
baited
think
or
of it as a
anything.
spread, and you die if you take the spread when you're not supposed to. She targets a random player.
Gotcha.
It's like nail.
So let's
Is
look
it
in
about the
game.
same size as nail, or is it like bigger?
I don't know the exact size. I would imagine it's similar to the spreads in the beginning. So let's take the markers really quick and act as if like positions we're gonna want for this are probably gonna be like one person here, one person here, one person here. Should have one person here. Should have someone like here, someone here, someone here, and someone here. So
Markers
don't
could-
don't
Mirrored
walk
if
to
it's
the markers.
counterclockwise.
Just type which marker you'd prefer to take in the chat.
I don't know if 4 is even really necessary because I'm just gonna plan in the middle. So
I think I would take C.
Healers should take 1 and 3. Yeah.
Or 1 and 3.
is the middle not safe? I
The
thought
melee
after
should get
the-
A, B, and C. The middle is safe. That middle center ring is safe. You just have to make sure you don't go over the pizza slices that are going for north. But that's why I put these where they are. Every marker should be safe, except I think D is gonna have to move over a tiny bit, but all the range markers otherwise should be safe. And
Am
then
I an
that middle
idiot? I
circle
can't
is
see
still
the-
safe. So after the jump goes off, you can walk back to the middle, like very center circle.
Oh, take 2.
I can't see the pizza slice right now.
Rin, you should take 4. I
The
think.
slices.
The arena like design changes when
It does.
Oh.
It's not the same. There's no pizza slices right now.
I was like, what? Where are these slices?
Yeah, they're
You
there.
can
Oh,
actually
Cheeto wants
see them.
4?
They're just
Okay.
not.
yeah,
They're not like as
Cheeto wants 4, you
pronounced
want D. I'll take
Oh.
2
during
then.
that phase.
because they'll already
Unless
be
someone
on
said
this
2
side,
already.
so-
I don't think anybody did. Oh, Minty wants 2. Are you sure you don't want 1, Minty, to be closer?
I thought Tequila was taking 1.
I thought I was like chilling in mid. If you don't want 1, I'll
Tequila's
I'll
saying
take
4,
one.
but he wants
Oh,
to just
tequila.
be like,
Okay, wait. I see.
Then we get to
Tequila-
change
he's
the
just saying
formation a
tequila-
little
tequila
bit.
wants
Then.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
tequila-
basically like where I'm going.
No, that
yeah.
makes a ton of sense. Yeah, then we can have 1 here.
Yeah, I'll
You can,
take one
you can
then.
take 1. I'll take Rin. Can you take 2? Okay, Rin takes 2. I'll take 4. You take 1, Minty.
Okay.
And just
Again,
if this is on the opposite side, just mirror these positions.
I'm gonna be like topping people off.
So A
after
would be
the
C,
stack
Bravo
anyway.
stays, Charlie would be Alpha, and all the range spots just mirror to the opposite.
2 and B have to be careful depending on the range of certain heals, because my shield doesn't reach the edge of the arena standing in the direct center.
B's at us, so it should be okay.
Well, but
Yeah, B
Rin's
and
Alpha,
Alpha
though,
will
is
be
the problem.
tanks. I'll save my personal shield, I guess. Actually, I might not have it. No, I'll be. If I'm on 2, I'll definitely be fine because I'm gonna be like right here. You're on 1.
I did my shield from the center during the spread though, and it didn't hit Cheeto, who was on the edge of the arena.
You're on 1 though, right?
Yeah, I'm on 1, but like topping up on 3, you might not be full health then.
Oh, you're saying from tequila. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's like the main reason I want to plan is so that I can just like cast stuff as people are moving out.
Oh, you're right. I did say you were 2. Yeah, you're right. I'm 4. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rin. I mean, I would just keep an eye on Rin's health. It's just a spread mechanic. We have to
Yeah.
spread. We can try to make it tighter, but it's risky. The only other way to really make it tighter would be to send somebody down here instead. Like send the 2 instead of there. You could send the 2.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like here, but the problem is that they have to wait really long to be able to get to this spot.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll be fine. It's just more so I was just mentioning that like
Just
the
gotta
heal
keep
range
an eye out.
Just
doesn't
be
bring it
aware,
to the
yeah.
edge of
For
the
like
arena.
OGCDs
That's all I wanted to
and
know.
stuff,
Like
in
y'all
case
know.
anybody misses.
Yeah, that
anything.
makes sense. Okay, let's roll with this.
I'm not gonna be able to. I thought I was gonna bubble the stack, but if I do, I won't have it back in time for intermediate, so I can't. It didn't seem like. Well, I don't really know how hard it hits. Actually, we'll see.
How hard what hits?
All the relativities hurt really bad.
It's
on
the-
the
it's
arena.
the
Well, I
same
know
damage
that,
as
but
basic.
I'm saying the stack before the spread.
The shell crusher, yeah.
Yeah.
Rin with the early pull.
I was gonna say I saw that.
Oh, we're shaking it up.
Hey.
Give me some time. Okay, you want to stay there, in? I appreciate it. Oh, that was a stack. I'm done, dude. Yeah, muscle memory.
We've had it
Yeah.
like 6 times, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I
fun.
lost it because I meant to mention,
Wow.
Cheeto, would it be easier for you if you ran right when it's spread? Would that make
I mean,
it
I
easier
can
for you to get
also-
back center?
I think it's better for you to like move more. So, like we both just go right.
It
and then
is.
just-
I'm like full hammer there, so I can go wherever you want me to.
Yeah, just do that, and I'll cheat in more to the right, so I can go on Minty side more.
Yeah, no problem.
Where does mantra help during basic? Like at the very beginning or like later on?
Right at the very end when we do the party stack
Yeah.
at the last bit of the mechanic.
After the what's it
Like
called?
going to the
Like
middle.
at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because before that we have like macro and stuff there. We don't really need anything else.
But you have macro there?
Well, yeah, I have it set up so that it like kicks in after the knockback.
Wait, is I talking about like the basic you can do?
Basic
Oh.
relativity. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
I don't
right when
really
we
have
go to
a
the middle for the
preference, so-
Ares, to answer your
Okay.
question.
Like for the Spirit Taker, I assume this spread is actually what we need. Like we don't actually have to be like crazy far from each other, but it's safer to take those positions a little further out. Bro, I'm
We have macro.
lost
there?
again.
Maybe the timing was just bad. I think it
Mike,
literally
did you
kicked
take
in.
damage
It was
as
it was
I-
also a 3-stack.
I'm a tank, bro. I'm standing right there.
Oh.
Unless like it's a tiny like stack, like
Oh, it doesn't look like you took damage.
I'm standing right next to you.
No, he's taking the damage. We're just dying.
Yeah, I'm just a tank, bro.
It was also my fault. I did the same spread thing again. I was talking and not paying attention to what it was.
Let me just. Why don't I just save Heart of Light for like when we do that stack? Because if that's the stack that like hurts, I could just Heart of Light.
Where are you
that
putting
and
it
get
now?
that.
Currently,
On the first raid wide. Whoops.
I don't.
We don't need
I
it
don't
on
think
the
we need it on the
first
first raid wide. So
Yeah, it's. It didn't look like we did. I just. There was nowhere else for me to really use it, and it comes back up by like the end of basic.
I mean, if you use it here, it'll allow you to use it potentially on like either the raid wide after basic, or it could let you use it on like the Shell Crusher Spirit Taker.
I think I might still be able. I can do it for the Shell Crusher thing. I think.
Of course, now we get the other pattern.
Right, of course. I mean, I can still use it like during the spreads. Like,
Yeah.
You should use it regardless. It's still a lot of damage going out.
ooh, actually, I can just cover both. I can cut.
Oh, true. Get a
I can
Giggle
catch
Late.
this. Yeah, if I
Yeah,
do a
that'd be
Giggle
really
Late, I
good.
can catch both.
And I should still have it up for the Shell Crusher Spirit Taker.
For sure.
I meant to mention Shell Crusher Spirit Taker is a good place for feint. It is a physical damage.
What is that?
It's the stack spread after single APOC.
Oh.
Long
okay.
ice, short fire.
Our lasers.
Okay. I'll take the other one.
You do take that one, Zai.
You see, I'm
I
kind of
was
backed up
using-
right now.
Like I was using feint on the basic relativity raid wide itself.
It might be back up for this. We'll see. If it's not, we can see the damage here. Go to Delta. It's going clockwise. Someone else would likely do that call. I'm pretty bad at clockwise, counterclockwise stuff. Stack.
I got the res on die.
Okay, went too early.
Need it. Ugh.
Gonna be raid wide shortly.
Not pressing the button.
Your rep.
What's your addle on right now, Cheeto?
I'm gonna
30
probably
seconds.
die
Zai's
again.
gonna die. Yeah, no,
30
I
seconds.
tried to
Okay,
top
I'm
him
saving
off,
mine
I
for
just
intermediate then.
I have the. I'm gonna hard cast him. If you wanna.
Yeah, we need him up for this.
Actually,
My rep.
sorry, die.
Whatever your mid is,
Okay,
we're
now I'm
gonna-
gonna hard cast.
yeah.
Sorry, I had to
Alright.
think on that.
Okay. Right to left. You can look at the little rewind symbol for when your thing's gonna drop.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Last is spread. Make sure you're looking outside the arena.
I forget what I had to do for this one.
It's just spread to your clock spot. You would be on 2 there.
Oh,
I think
you
we're
have to
good.
fucking
Yeah.
place your rewind for the second. Okay, yeah.
He had to go.
I
So
put
the whole mechanic
flare
is
in
right
and
to
the ice
left. You're
out.
you're placing your thing where you need to be.
Yeah, I just don't recall
Okay.
exactly where I need to place them. So I need to review that.
Okay, let me just go over it with everybody real quick.
The timers don't
I di-
matter. It's still right to left, right?
The timers, I mean, the timers are what makes it right to left. But my recommendation is the only thing to look at is your debuffs right to left. And then if you want to know when each debuff is going to drop, you can look at the rewind symbol. That symbol will reset its timer every time your debuff drops, like every time a rewind drops. I'm just going to look at the POV for... no, I think it's good to look at the June Bot guide, actually.
I know what I did wrong for a single APOC. I was on the wrong side of the line.
Yeah, so was I.
No worries. It is good to get down now because that mechanic is just going to repeat 2 times with some variation. Okay. So intermediate relativity, as we said, you're going to get 4 debuffs. You're looking at the 3 you have here from right to left. So in this case, with these debuffs, the first one that's going to drop is the gaze, and then the opposite roll is getting 1 has a stack, 3 have flares. So these flares, you're taking these to the outside. I'll just show the diagrams with them. So spread is literally just clock spots. These are the same spreads we get in the beginning of the fight. Just go to your clock spot, max melee, and that's fine. And this mechanic is true north. We're going to face her north. So
Yeah, she was just wrong.
then for the flares, you're going to be doing clock spots on the outside for the flares. So it's always going to be supports or DPS that have them. So clock spots will work fine. Will be spread properly. For the stack player, that's going to be one of the flare roll is going to get a stack. The gazes, you just want to make a small little plus right in the center of the arena, and then the stack just wants to be slightly outside of them. The reason for this is you just want to make sure you're looking away from each other.
Do we want to be in like our clock spot, or do we always want to make it like a plus?
I think going in your clock spot is fine. It just needs to be a very tiny spread. It's you still want to be stacked up pretty tight, but just go to a small spread of your clock in the middle. That works. Relative to your clock, I should say. And then Ice and Wind is literally Ice is the same from basic. You just go dead center, and Wind just goes to its clock spot on the outside. That'll always be roll based, so that'll work just fine. Just noting that the last debuff, you always need to look outside of the arena. It doesn't matter. You don't look out when the gaze happens. If gaze isn't last, you look out at the very end. So in this case, since this was the last, all these people should be looking outside, and the people from center, this DPS is looking here, this DPS is looking here, and so on.
And that's so that your position stays relative or something? Like when you get teleported back?
As simple as you will be looking outside the arena if you're looking outside the arena. That's
okay.
all you need to know for it.
Yeah, so you don't end up looking at the gaze.
Yeah, you just don't end up looking at the gaze when it goes off. The way it works is it will make sure you're looking outside the arena when the gaze goes off.
Yeah, clock is first, Ren. Oh, well, you made that.
No,
comment
she
earlier.
was.
No.
My call was awkward for the first because it was clock, but it was clock for the people on the outside. For the people on the inside, they needed to be like the.
Yeah.
I think it was ice and arrow first. I don't even remember, but it was a confusing call. My bad. I can't really shot call that entire mechanic. You need to know what your debuffs do. It'll be too wordy if I try to shot call at all.
Yeah, people have different things.
Naughty Rin.
What was gonna say?
The health bar reveals too much information.
Log on to.
Yeah, Heart of Light catches both.
Sick. It's long ice, short fire.
Close lasers.
I'm gonna group up. Bravo. It's going counterclockwise.
Standing too close.
Oh, this is not where I should be.
Oh,
Stay here
wait.
though.
Oh, we need to be on this side.
I have die.
Oh, that snapshot's really early.
Oh, sorry, that should be your rep.
That means
Panicking.
we're not gonna have rep for
You have
intermediate.
Rin to kill or?
She's up.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I have ridden.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Get what mitt you have here.
I'm crit lowing off.
She's not facing true north. We're still doing it true north. Pay attention to your markers.
You don't have enough
Ah.
minute.
Yeah, we were missing her up. Did you put Troob on that, Rin? Okay, just want to be sure. Gotcha. Sorry, it's just when I die, I can't see it anymore on S.
Okay, doesn't matter. All the people there.
Kaboom.
Yeah, we just. I think we need like 1 minute there.
Yeah, just make sure you guys don't touch reprisals. Short ice, long fire.
Our lasers.
Alpha. Clockwise.
Oh, Rin.
That's not where you should be, Cheeto.
Really?
No, remember I put you. You were gonna be like up north, weren't you, on Delta?
Oh. Okay.
Kind of like behind where the melee are.
Oh, we touch reps again.
I'm always gonna get that. You're always gonna get this in a medium.
Yeah, you were in the right spot, Rin.
I'm gonna shake it off here also.
No word here.
Check your debuffs.
Spear.
Missing a gaze.
Make sure to look outside of the arena. Don't greed.
Ah.
I greeted.
No, the wins are knockbacks on players who don't have them.
But
Wait, wouldn't it be you? Because that's the next
Oh.
red one.
Oh, then yeah.
I think I did it right, but I tried to plant my star before I got locked in, and then I got locked in looking in for like the whole thing.
Yeah, you gotta. It's definitely like a once it hits like 2 seconds, just play it safe and don't look. Obviously,
Yeah.
it sucks for healing purposes. But even then, it was a wind being in the wrong spot that got us.
Was it the northern wind?
I'm not sure which wind it was. If Tequila died before that, though, and he had wind, then that can also cause the issue. Because everything will go off from his dead body.
I didn't die until
Like all at the same time.
The third set.
Not all
of
at the same
things.
time, but when, like, the mechanic will still go off on his dead body. But it sounds like he didn't die, so someone's wind was in.
Oh, I think it was my gaze that was bad.
It wasn't a gaze, it was a win. You were looking into those eyes, I saw you.
Yeah.
Just very much don't greed that. Play it safe.
No, that wasn't a greed thing. I thought there was one more debuff.
Oh, I see. I'll call lookout toward the end.
I also misread which is the first debuff. I was like, oh, what's this, like, circle with a prey marker on it?
Yeah, ignore the
Because that was the
rewind button.
first
The rewind
right.
button's just for the mechanic.
Certainly that's important, right? Stack.
Long ice, short fire.
Close laser.
I know what I
Stack's
did.
gonna be on a random person. Just go to your normal spots and pray.
The tanks had stats there.
Oh, tank, sorry.
Still kind of. It's fucked.
I'm hard casting Zai.
I don't
Alright.
think you should. You
I'll
can.
get,
I mean, you
I'll
do
get
have time.
Ren, and then I'll hard cast Cheetah.
Nah, it is about to
Oh,
die.
it is literally, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have to make sure to look away from you during that mechanic when we have gaze to kill.
I'm gonna be
They can
real. I
follow
didn't
better.
even think of it that time, and I was like, I'm probably fine at this angle, right? And then I got fucking gaze. That's my bad.
I honestly couldn't remember whether you guys were fine or not there.
I didn't either. Like I looked away last time, and I wasn't sure if I needed to, so I tried.
I think
this
you,
time,
if
and
it's like
evidently
tanks,
you
then
do,
it's like
so-
chill for us to penny booking. But if it's both of us healers, then we have to look away from each other pretty
Yeah.
like harshly. Otherwise,
I just
think
kept
the angle's
GCDing. I
bad.
didn't even think of it.
I guess it makes
like,
sense. You guys are like pointed in if you're looking at the boss.
見よ無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Short ice, long fire.
Close laser.
Rin, you don't have ice, or you don't have fire. Cheetah, you just
Oh,
blew
we
his
should
that was my
try it,
fault.
dude.
Dude, okay. That was my fault. It's because I was thinking, I was like, I think I have Addle for this, and because I'm trying to Addle the stack into fucking what's it called?
Oh, trying
I'm
to
like
get
trying to
Addle off
light
for
it
both.
up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They can catch the stack and the raid white after.
Yep.
Nice.
Cheeto actually
Pretty
just carpet
sure.
bombed us.
Nah, you can. I'm doing the same thing with Samsung.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, Zyma actually just died of the raid white without the shield because.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Wow.
we go
I got
to
nothing else.
1 anyway. It's whatever.
No, I mean the shockwave pulsar because he has no like.
I'm fine,
He'll be
probably.
fine. I've been spending neutral here as well.
Look at how healthy he is.
So
So
healthy.
it lines up better later.
Almost like a tank gave him something.
Man, Riddle Verth is really strong.
That's
It
crazy.
is.
Like, if I go dark now, he gets high all the time.
Are you saying that just because I get hit?
Repop TV on you.
Glad to do my part.
It's so funny hitting double down as I get knocked back because the animation goes off when I'm already knocked back, but the damage still applies to the boss. Just like hitting her in Narnia.
That's just efficiency.
無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Long ice, short fire.
Close lasers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's sick.
The Stomp Trail thing.
It's pretty.
It's kind of awesome when the stacks are on the tanks because they just gap close right to me.
Maybe before they both gap close and they're slightly too close to each other and
Charlie.
cleave each other.
Goodbye.
Caught me.
My bad. I can probably. He's gonna end one anyway. I can hardcast Psy and then.
We're gonna
Spotlights.
die because we're gonna take the stack with too few people.
I'm alive.
Oh, I didn't even realize
Oh,
that the
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
middle one went off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
That's my fault. I just have to drop cast there. It's too fast to get all the way out.
I didn't even go into the stack. Holy shit.
I wish she turned earlier, but she turns really late.
Yeah, it caught me off guard when it was seen. I was like, oh.
I can see it and have enough time to get there, but like I have to drop my cast immediately to do so. I'm gonna have to plan some kind of movement for that.
Oh, who did that?
That's easy.
Here's your
Wasn't
EV,
me.
brother. Enjoy. I
Hands
already
up,
know
hands
why I
up.
gave you that. It's gonna go to fucking 0 in a second.
Long ice, short fire.
Those lasers.
That last. Cool. Falls off. That's in line. Bravo.
Counter.
Oh my god, I got caught by that. Oh my god.
I got him.
Was this his rep? It was his rep for having a less mint here. Spread first. It's ice arrow after. Players gaze stack last. Look out.
Oh, I think I did this wrong. That's my fault.
You see what happens.
Nope, I accidentally did it right.
I mean, you accidentally did it right. What does that mean?
Because that was ice and I needed to be.
Make sure for ice we're stacked giga tight though, because if one person's a
Yeah.
little bit to the northeast, one person a little southwest, then
That's where I fucked up because I thought it was a stack where I was placing it, but I was actually ice.
gotcha.
So I like stood out
Mhm.
like a little bit to avoid gaze.
Give me 1 second. I just wanna.
Yeah, I'll
focus
spare
something.
Also
Oh,
wondering,
Eruption-
I saw people
Eruption
die to
looks like-
damage there. I don't know
Yeah,
if like
yeah, that's
we
why
need
I'm
more
looking
mid or
at,
healing
that's what I'm
between,
looking at.
because you take the flare damage, the stack damage, and take the
got
spread damage.
Yeah,
22K on herself.
we need
I
a
died
little
as
bit
well.
more.
We need more. That's why I'm looking.
Seeing what you can get
I'm
there. Yeah.
gonna take off one of the myth that I'm gonna save Seraphism, or not Seraphism, Seraph.
I was planning on using
Panic
neutral
Spell,
here, but it's not off cooldown for like another 5 seconds. Like after
I don't think we
get
have
locked
the problem
in.
is we get frozen, so we have to put it all out
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
take
No,
it.
I thought I had it like in this section based on where I used it before, but
Hey,
I think I think I need to take it off of the what's it called, the
I'm gonna
stack.
remove Critlo from the intermediate raid light cast and then put it on us as we're getting ready to take the
I
mechanics,
have
basically.
shake it
like
off
constructing.
available, so I can shake it off before we get locked.
I
Yeah, that
had
would be the-
neutral on the stack into the raid wide, like toward the tail end of basic, and I thought that was a good spot because I thought I'd be able to use it here as well, but it's still on cooldown for like 5 seconds after until like 5 seconds after I get locked in. Are you saying I should just keep doing it there and you're gonna like, and I'll just use neutral first after that, or?
Yeah, I think if you wait, so are you saying when we got unlocked? No, I think
I'm
you
saying
can keep
I
using
used
neutral.
it.
No, yeah, wait. I think wait, to answer your question, I think you can use
I'm just gonna
neutral
keep doing
basically
what I'm
after
doing
we
then.
get unfrozen before this upcoming shockwave pulsar, because we died prior to that. this
Yeah,
past run, but
yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
move
gonna
my
use it
Critlo
on
shield
whatever
prior to
is like
that, and
after.
then
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't, because I'm moving the spread low off. I think that it gets tighter on. You just have to make sure we have all the party mid on it for the cast.
Wait, where are you moving it off of again? Just so like I can.
The intermediate relativity cast.
Yeah, that is gonna be I mean, what do we have there already? I think we have What do we have? I can just look. Hold on.
Do you want faint move to relativity? Because right now I have it on the shock pulsar after
I don't.
after a single APOC.
I don't think we need it on any shock pulsar.
Okay, I can just save it for
We're good with just rep on it.
relativity.
The relativities would be the better.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I know it won't be back up for like all the pulsars and everything, but yeah, I think those are the more.
If you're doing relativities, make sure you just only use it on relativities. It won't be up otherwise.
Okay, yeah. I have it on like that first raid wide, but that's just because I'm doing it so early that it's catching the last 1 second.
Yeah, as long as you've been doing that and still able to get basic, then you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
I don't think we had a rep either on it. Are we gonna have a rep?
We
for
didn't.
that, or-
Edda was dead.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
But it'll be, yeah, there will be.
Yeah,
rep.
we're just making it easier for us to do that.
Also, optional if it's problematic for people, but we should delay raid buffs a little bit after the water stacks, because I'm not able to put like anything meaningful into your raid buffs without a little bit of time. Like 3 GCDs probably. I have to paint a hammer, and I'm painting a hammer during your raid buffs right now.
Oh, okay.
It's like 3 GCDs.
I was just ripping
like
it.
3 GCDs. Yeah,
I was, like,
I was
ripping
too
it
at
if
first, but
possible.
now that I've worked it out, I do need a little bit to cast motifs.
That makes it easier for me too. 'Cause then I don't
I
have
figure
to
it's
like
better because it's like a natural reopener.
prep. Yeah, I don't have to like prep it as much. Like during the basic.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is just like getting fun. You just literally, yeah, getting chunked by autos. Yeah.
The floor here is.
Getting ice is ruining my parse.
Hold on, let me.
Oh no, your e12s parse.
Tip for ice on like for melee is if you look at the short fires on your party list and their debuff timer, you can see when the ices are actually going to go off when they're long, or when the traffic lights are going to go off.
I'm
They always
playing it
go off when the
fairly.
short debuff runs out.
Yeah, I'm playing it fairly safe, and I've
Yeah,
not
I
missed
appreciate it. You should, but it might give you a little bit more leeway.
I've also used SSS, so I lose a lot less than other melees.
Except for Viper base.
Oh.
You ever get nervous when you hear that, Monty?
I was nervous that I wasn't in the right spot.
But
過去現在未来無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Long fire, short ice.
Close lasers.
Ow.
we're done.
Bomba.
It's the
got
fire group in the
murdered.
party. So for the fires, let's do it like the June Bob video did during the diagram. I'll use markers to show what I mean.
I kind of used the marker to.
So if the yellow traffic light's here and the traffic lights that the DPS took are always perpendicular, so they'll be here and here. When we're coming back, the party's going to be right about here. We want the fires to go like here and here.
Okay.
Because the tank beams should never hit you. The tanks are doing a good job of being like all the way on the rim, shooting them out. Because if you come to these spots, like this does work, but you need to be a lot further south. You need to be like down here if you're going to come to this spot. And doing that runs the risk of getting beamed by one of the tanks. It shouldn't happen, but it's safer to be on the 3-4 area.
I kind of just used the marker, like D and B, a little bit. I kind of like stood on the outer edge of it, and
Yeah, I think that
was
should be
perfect.
good.
I was using like 2 and 3 as my guide, but yeah, I'll use like B and D or like the appropriate east-west for
Mhm.
that mechanic. All right.
We're doing really good on it. DPS have the most to do there, and we haven't messed up too much.
It definitely seemed like the mechanic is extremely free on healer. It's
Here.
I'm basically
Yeah, supports
AFK.
have it pretty easy there.
I mean, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve a breather.
I mean, I've done it on DPS before, and that's like the last time I did it, and it's like
It's not that bad
it's
on
like
DPS
drain
either. You just have to
off.
move. You just have to move around more, and pay attention to which debuff you have in the timer. Long ice, short fire.
Close lasers.
I didn't wait long enough on buffs. Sorry.
Okay.
Gotta update my scripts.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna beat in rage now. It's rough.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. We're progging. You have time. Alpha. Clockwise. Nice job.
Easy
Polar middle
mechanic.
after the pulsar.
My rep.
It's a mechanic for babies.
Orient yourself to alpha. Remember, you're looking at your debuffs right to left.
我が意のまま時は流れ
Wind, ice first. Gaze, stack, flare next. Spread. Look out. No greedies.
I'm bad on green right now.
I see some greedy.
Certainly not me.
Not me, massa.
Not me.
Huh?
Or some greeters.
I'm gonna heal really quick and I'm
I assume the
hard
Zaddle's gonna
tag.
be fine here.
I can get rid. I can get rid.
Okay, you can get in. Sure.
It will be.
うつろなる大地
It is,
Oh,
right?
wait.
Yeah.
Dual APOC. Shit.
Alright. Go to Charlie. It's north-south. Counterclockwise. Range, come with me. We're moving in after this.
Oh.
This is tank mechanic. We're gonna die.
Bye world.
Trying to get it.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
we had to
go
be a
over
little
dual
bit closer
APOC.
to the boss, though. No?
One of us has to go. It's baited. It's what? It's close to far, right? So
Yeah.
Eda and then I like
Yeah.
run across away from the party.
I died to the
then we do
Doom
it
because I
again.
had the stack,
Oh,
but
no,
I
that's
was
the
like
spirit
looking out
sacred.
of the arena for like the win. So like when I got
闇を
when I got the when I got to
No
the
shock,
second
but I'm just
round,
gonna
I was
try.
like looking directly at the person who was south. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, that's the problem, Rin. You have to be offset to your clock a little bit, because even if you're looking out, if you're right in the middle of the arena, there's a chance you're looking at somebody. So just hug a little bit out on your clock. Let me go over dual APOC with everybody.
I goofed too. I did the same thing, and I had the stack, so it was like I just kind of pre-positioned like southeast. I should have went like southwest.
Streaming.
Yeah, this is a big tank mechanic from what I remember.
Yeah, for the party, it's Resident Sleeper. You're not doing much here. It's very much a tank mechanic.
Oh boy.
So have fun, tanks. Okay. So for starters on dual APOC, there are two possibilities. You can get either the light always starts center. It can go east-west first, or it can go north-south first. In that case, it went north-south first. After that, you also have to pay attention to, is it going clockwise? Is it going counterclockwise? The reason I called for the range follow me is because if it's north-south, you have to start offset one inner cardinal, and it needs to be the inner cardinal away from the direction that it's going to be moving. Like this one right here, because it's counter, came down here, so we wouldn't have been safe to be here. We just need to be here and then move into the dead center of the arena. It's the same thing for Zorelia that it always was. Zorelia is just going to the one that's opposite. So since we went here and this one's going counterclockwise, Zorelia would have just gone here and been behind and then moved center. But let's watch it play out. In this case, it's the east-west version. When it's east-west, it's basically the same as it always was. The range just stays south and move in, and the melee can be here and move in. You just need to know where it started. So in this case, because it went clockwise and it started east-west, that means you wouldn't be able to be on this side because this AoE is going to come here. You would have to be on this side. Because it starts center, and then you can see it's going to go off here. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Right. Okay, I'm remembering this wrong. So for melee, when it's east-west, you can literally just stand under and then go in.
Right, because it's not like the other mechanic where it goes from center to north.
When it goes north-south, yeah, when it goes north-south, it's going to hit here, and then it's going to hit north and south. So you wouldn't be safe to be in this slice. You would want to be on one of the sides. It wouldn't even matter which one, just one of the sides. So for the tanks here, it's baiting on the furthest player. The second bait is on the closest player. So for Edda, he just needs to get all the way out to the edge of the arena. When it's east-west, he has to go on the inside here. For the party, all we're doing after we move center, again, you're staying in this center circle, and you just want to be as close to the boss as possible for this first one. Well, close to the boss as possible for both. Just be on the very edge of this circle where she is.
You're saying the party or the other tank?
The party. It's not going to matter for you, Mag, because for the closest, you just stay inside her hitbox.
Oh, these aren't cleaves like the first.
They're not. These are like the tank buster in the very beginning where she does the knockback after.
Okay.
So she's jumping to you kind of like the Spirit Taker. So she jumps to Edda and slams, and you can see the AoE there. So it's an AoE, it's not a cleave.
So you want to go out on the outer side and then come back in on the inner side.
And then Mag needs to be the closest player. She's already going to be out here. The party will naturally be a little bit out of her hitbox. Just chill here. Mag, just be inside her hitbox. And you'll take it naturally. So this will show what it looks like.
Do the beams end right there? Because I feel like I can't get back to dodge in time.
The beams end on east and west. So like I said, you can just stand north. Then after it goes off, the tank has to run out here. You take it, you run back in. The other tank goes out. And you take it. And then you have to make sure you don't get hit by the last one as well. It's hard, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's really fast for tanks. And then after that, it's just going to be another Shell Crusher. We'll just go stack where the party was. And then after that, just spread loosely for the Spirit Taker.
And we don't have to like swap aggro or anything.
It's not an aggro thing, it's a baited thing.
Yeah, okay.
So for the north-south version, it's going to hit north and south after it hits center. So in this case, previously where it had gone counterclockwise, that's why I said the ranged over here. You start and you go in. If it's clockwise, we would start and we would go, we would start here. Because we go like this. Wait, that doesn't make sense because we go like this and this. If it's counter, it goes like this and this. Basically, you just start offset from where it's going to be going. For the melee, you really have enough time if you're over here to just stay here and walk in like you did for the other mechanic. And then we can show it for the tanks. This tank's running on the inside. Once you get hit, you move to the outside. That goes out on the outside. Oh, there you go. You can see here, you have to be behind his melee. You walk in. Tank goes out to bait. Definitely a sprint moment for sure. Other tank gets it. Dies.
Good comms.
Yeah. And then you just go back middle for the Shell Crusher. And then because we're middle for Shell Crusher, we can just do a true north like clock type spread off of this.
Yeah, because all the
But you can let one of the
is
healers.
gone.
You can let one of the healers stay middle. And then it's just raid wide, and then it's advanced relativity. But we'll try to get this right before we bother going over that. Any questions on this one? It's a little bit more complicated.
No, I just gotta do it more.
Okay.
I think I've got it.
I more or less understand it.
I think I could just use my invuln there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can both invuln.
Do you have your invuln?
That's like.
He won't have his invuln, but you don't want to because you need to take another Black Halo during AAA POC. You want to save it for that.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
So Mag can invuln this. Edda should save his even if he had it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just It's not a kitchen sink. I saw the rampart and damnation.
I didn't know if I needed to save mine for like a later mechanic in the fight or something.
Nah, you're good. Just note that even if you're invuln, you will get a damage down if you get hit by the AoEs.
Right. Which is fine. I mean.
Yeah, you won't die though.
At least
So
I'll live.
it saves you. I think it's definitely harder being the off tank for this. Feels very spicy.
Really looked like main tank had to do more there.
Main tank's doing more, but I think the main tank's movement is easier.
It's easy for me to get like clipped on the way out or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That makes sense.
Sorry.
Meow.
Nah, you're good.
His neighbors are driving a forklift shaft.
No.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to hit.
We live in.
I know, it was my change strat, so it doesn't technically matter, but it's just like,
It feels like it.
yeah, I was just like, oh. It's fine, I just bank on us not being able to do advance the moment we see it.
Where's relativity for dummies? That's the course I need.
They'll put it in the ultimate.
Yeah, we will.
We're gonna do exaflares while we're doing relativities.
Don't even
Holy
say that.
moly.
Why would you say
Dude,
that?
imagine if like the exaflares got frozen in time or something. That'd be crazy.
No! Why would you
Like
say
delayed
that?
exaflares.
Waiting exaflare.
Stop!
Bro, they love
Delayed
exaflares in
exaflare.
Ultimate.
They really do.
Exaflare relativity.
Short ice, on fire.
Flare relativity.
Close lasers.
Dude, Square Enix would do it. I wouldn't put it past them.
That's actually just fucking evil. Yeah, if I use neutral here, and then just like... Bop. Yep.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, that spot feels really good, Shudo.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Oh, the spot you mentioned last time, like just outside
Oh,
the cardinal
yeah.
marker, it feels really good to be in that spot.
Wait, who is on? Oh no, I won't ask.
Hmm?
Charlie. Counterclockwise.
Oh, fucking bigger than the marker.
Have the rose.
It's gonna be an annoying top rope. Almost moved in early.
So stupid delayed, what the hell?
Remember it's counter this time, where we're spreading here. Sorry, when I keep going out, I shouldn't.
Brother.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm using bubble here because we need it.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
think
have
we're just
less
cooked,
for,
though. Oh,
It's okay, even if we just get an opportunity to see the
throw
mechanic,
stuff
that's
out and
nice.
start hard casting Edda.
Okay, I'm gonna get die.
Make sure your mid's here, rep.
This is Edda's rep, so he's not here.
Oh, he's not up.
I think we're dead.
Yeah, probably.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
No.
For the shot.
Alright, so this would be
Actually,
out
you know what I
here.
just remembered that's really cruel? I'm pretty sure that the relativities do damage that scales based on how many party members you have.
Oh,
Be there.
That's gross.
It really.
Well,
yeah,
the way the
it,
rest
it,
worked
it definitely did. It did 48k or 49k there.
Then here. And look out.
And then die.
Looks
And
good,
then
looks good,
die.
Zai. Looks good, looks good.
Good job, Zach. Good job.
Yeah, I'm sure you did it right though, surely. Amidst all the ice explosions from us.
Oh, my food ran out. Food check, food check. I'm running low too. I only got like oh whoop. I only got like
Well, there are like none on the market board. I think other people are doing fruit prep as well right now.
People bought all my lemonade.
You can always make it. It's pretty easy to make, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So it's a pain in the ass to make it normal quality. Or wait, you can
No, you
downscale
just
it,
fix
right?
it. No, you can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
quick synth, and it makes it normal quality automatically.
Oh, okay. Oh, duh.
So that way you
think
don't
about
have to
doing
do like a rotation. You could just.
Renan put out a video today or yesterday about low eye level rating. So I think a lot of people are like more aware of like the Occ Trail stuff.
Hmm.
He like mentions the sheet directly.
oh nice.
You gotta show.
Well,
the
not for us, but you know.
It's
So
also a
who's
little
ready
late,
to-
unfortunately, for anyone who wants to prep.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's ready to do brew on mobile though?
I don't know if I can cover the stack with Sunshine anymore. Like I
Fine,
waited as long as I could after that.
Which stack?
It doesn't really matter though. Like,
iPhone
this isn't
16,
really doing
get a
ton
Red
damage
Magic
to us
Pro,
anyway.
guy.
Wait, which?
Sorry, what
It's
is
this
Tequila
one. I meant
saying?
this one, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're saying now. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine though. It doesn't matter.
Short ice, long fire.
Marley's your laser.
Behind the circle. Going counterclockwise.
No, I'm good friend outside.
Sorry, Mincy. Orient yourself to alpha. Ice arrow first. Spreads next. Stack tight in the middle. Blair's gaze stack last.
Yeah, I was able to get it off. We should be fine. Nice.
Got this rep.
Blood read blood.
Charlie. It's east-west. Let's see what direction it's going. Oh, okay. That's my bad. I wasn't watching which direction it went.
How about so? Good boy.
I tried to save it, but there's no
Nah, it's
fucking
pretty
saving
fucked.
that.
I mean, that was also baited wrong, though. That shouldn't be on us.
Oh, we took the tank buster, didn't we?
We
Oh,
did.
that's what it was.
It's
I was like, holy
it's our
shit.
fault though, because we all were in the middle. We need to be as close to the boss as possible on the inner circle, because Edda doesn't have that much margin to be far away.
But
Yeah.
Edda, you also need to go like out to like an intercard. You can't stay like north there.
Should have
on
gone
the
this
box.
side, right?
Yeah, I'm doing.
We
that
should have, yeah.
Yeah.
better.
We just need, when it goes east-west, it's gonna turn toward either 2 or 3. We need to go to the one it didn't turn toward to first. I just wasn't looking. I need other people to help a bit there, because I'm trying to call as much as I can. But I have, unfortunately, a lot to do there, because I'm trying to move without losing up time. I haven't gotten a chance to figure out rotation
I'm
yet.
pretty counter clock. Stupid.
I am very
I don't
counterclock
know if I
clock
can
stupid,
help
which
a
is
whole
why I
lot.
don't want to call that one.
I just knew it was east-west, so I stood underneath the boss.
Yeah, for melee, it's easy. Yeah, what's happening during Dual APOC is this mechanic. It's this jump right here. So the party has to be the closest to her. It has to be the farthest. But like Mike said, Edda, you gotta go to inner card, because if you go directly where she is, it's not gonna be enough margin to get it the furthest away from her.
I think he was just saying he didn't know like which inner card he needs to go out on.
It's all dependent on whether it goes clockwise or counterclockwise.
Oh yeah, that's why I just stood there because I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, no worries. I know it is a lot.
一つに集約する
Short ice, long fire.
Bar lasers.
Going clockwise.
Oh, I'm tripping. Where am I going?
Gear break or something?
闇に祭ろうよ
Have the rest.
苦しみはせず喜びは永遠
Remember, true north, she's facing a weird direction. Find your mark.
Orient to alpha. Stack case, flare first. Spreads next. Ice and wind last. Make sure you're looking out.
Yeah, Mitty, that feels like way better for me. I'm, like big chilling.
Yeah, but I feel like we need something more on the first APOC because I only have my stuff. And
Delta.
it's not
It's east-west clockwise.
Thank you.
dead, I think.
Remember, be right up where I am.
I'm dead.
I just
I wasn't out. I wasn't out enough. It's the shell
Yeah.
first, and then it's the somber, right?
No, there's no shell. No, there's not a shell until the end of the mechanic. So it's somber first.
Both. Okay.
Yeah, so you're coming center real quick just to avoid whatever the like north AoE is, and then you're getting out inner card to your spot.
I think on that one, Edda, you would have run out on the outer line of the intercard, and then
Yeah,
you'd want to
there was
come
no
back in
side.
on the inner.
If you spot it, Mag, call the inner card mark he needs to run to.
Oh god. I think it's just in whatever direction it's spinning. So if it's
Yeah.
relative
If it's going, like,
northwest, if
north,
it's
one,
You're going relative right. If it's counterclock, you're going relative left.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Looking at her. Okay, I mean, that's pretty easy. Way to think
Do
about it.
we have
And
Wait,
you
any
want to hug.
wait, cancel
Oh, yeah,
count.
don't pull, yeah, don't pull.
party- Do we have any available party mitt for single APOC? Because it's just like my shields, and then I'll have bubble for like one of the hits, but it's
I
like,
really
Demod's
think
getting overkilled by
Feint should be
800.
put there. Feint only have 5% on these raid wides, and Feint, that is a physical hit. I'm pretty sure. At least the Spirit Taker is.
So if you want feint on single APOC, which I'm fine to move to, I cannot use it on.
Intermediate.
You can't. He can't get relativities if he's
Yeah,
good.
I can't get
Uh,
relativity.
But it's
Uh,
only
right
a
now,
5%
I'm
on the
using it.
relativities.
That's fine,
I don't.
honestly.
I don't
think it's
That's
worth-
not going to be the difference for
Okay.
that.
So it's what is the skill call or what is the attack called for?
It's called Shell Crusher.
single
Do
Shell
it
APOC?
on Shell
Crusher.
Crusher, and it'll last for Spirit Taker as well.
like
Is
just for
Shell
the end of
Crusher
the Shell
the tank?
Crusher.
That's the tank buster, right? And
No.
That's
then
the
No,
shell.
that's
Party
the
stack,
party
party
stack.
stack.
It's when we
Oh.
go into stack, and then we're running out the spread.
got it. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
only
when
thing
we're
we
hugging
have
the intercard and we
there-
come to the center, then you can feint.
The only thing
And
we
then
have
your
there is
feint
my
will be back
shield.
up for the second one on dual APOC after the busters. So you can probably feint one of the early Shockwave Pulsars, and then I would feint the Shockwave Pulsar after the stacks and spreads. Honestly, you can
Sure.
probably even feint the stack spread and catch that raid wide.
That's
Sure.
what I do.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then just get the Spirit Taker after single, get the Spirit Taker after dual, and then that'll probably open you up to save. You'll probably want to save your feint from there for terminal. I don't know that it's far enough away that you want to use it on anything else.
I mean, terminal hits like a fucking truck, and I remember
Yeah,
it
so
hit
you
like
want every
a
mid
fucking truck
available.
the last time when we did this in the previous group. So
Yeah, I
And
would.
this
I would
is
just.
worse.
I would use it there and then save it for terminal unless you can get an extra use. But I don't know that you can.
Do you have your bubble up again by that point, DQ?
If I use bubble for, I run into the same problem that Zai has, where I won't have it for
Oh, wait,
intermediate.
I pushed it.
I feel like it's better on the relativities, no?
I have a log now as well going.
I thought it was 30 seconds.
I want to double check it. People
It
always
is-
said
nah,
Spirit
you're
Taker
thinking,
was
like-
physical damage.
You're thinking like the safe
Wanna
one, I
actually
think.
look.
let's prove that.
I don't think it
Collective
actually is.
unconscious is 60.
It's not. It's not, but I still think it's a good move. I still think your feint can make the difference there, where it's not going to make the difference on.
Shell Crusher happens at like
Relativity.
309, intermediate's like 344. It won't come up.
Sure.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to hash that out because the only thing I have there for
Yeah, it
one
was
of the
rough.
hits is my shield, and like Demon's just straight up
What was
dying
the
to
overkill? I didn't see.
817
Oh
or
my fucking
811.
god.
Paint, what's the difference?
Uh,
Can we take a short break at 10 or
That's
after
the
this
plan,
lockout?
yeah.
Okay.
Probably after this lockout makes more sense. Doesn't make sense to come back in.
Okay.
I might even I've been thinking of where to use my macro, and I think like the deadline for it to. Oh, I super early pulled. I'm so sorry. Holy shit.
Oh my
That wasn't
lord.
bad.
Yeah. Well.
Do you need a white mint too?
It's. I don't think.
No, I should be fine.
Okay.
Can we wipe my leech?
No.
My bad. I was thinking of doing stuff.
You say jump, I'll say which cardinal.
Do you have a preference? We'll see in 68 seconds whether or not we're fine, but I think we are.
Ominous.
Words you want to hear from your cozy lord?
Well, it was a little hectic at the opener, so I just ended up misclicking something.
Sorry.
What, am I getting blamed for this? For
No.
tequila pulling early?
No.
No, I'm
Who
just
blamed
saying,
you?
like-
Man, it's Revelia.
Wow, he has such a victim complex about early
Yeah.
pulling that he thought
This
this
is
was
right, the
fucking
really
up.
You did that
Gross,
assuming,
man.
yeah, hey, I'm just saying, you're calling yourself out, man. I was not.
Hey. Guys, he's self-reporting.
Oh my god.
Long fire, short ice.
Close lasers.
Yes, sir.
Or near lasers, if you want to call it.
I scared myself.
That's not good. I'm not gonna have neutral in this spot that we talked about,
Okay,
because I like messed up my opener. Okay, dum.
no problem. My thing actually came back up in time, so it was fine.
Okay. Intermediate might be a little spicier.
It should be fine, I think.
Alpha.
I might just use macro to make up for it, to be honest.
Going clockwise.
Because I haven't found a good spot for my second one yet.
Intermediate coming up, orient to alpha. Spread first. Gaze stack flare after.
I'm gonna use macro here for insurance.
Ice and arrow.
That really is bad timing. Holy shit.
I don't think it lasts, does it?
No,
Or-
no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like macro would be better, like, if you used it during the single APOC earlier, probably. Right after we take the party stack. This,
It doesn't come up around that
oh,
time.
it doesn't come back up?
No, because
for
I'm
that?
using it for the... Yeah, it doesn't come up until like 4 minutes, basically. That's why I
Where
just
do you
use
want
it here,
on
because I haven't found a good spot for the
double
second one.
APOC? Just the
Wait
same
till the
thing.
did.
end. It's north-south, counterclockwise. After the busters, it's the same things, really.
No.
You have to go to an inner card, Edda. You can't go to north. It has to be to 3 or 4.
Yep. I figured it out. Okay.
I mean, if you want, I can try and take the first one and you take the second.
Let's go ahead and pull, because we only have one left.
And then back to Lions.
Yeah, I mean that's what I
Oh no.
that's what I did. It didn't really time. I don't have like a good timing for it yet. But I was using like neutral there.
Oh, I thought you meant you did it before we took, like before we got frozen for the whole sequence.
Well, I did. Yeah, I did it like 5 seconds before we got frozen, but it didn't line up very well with the damage.
You could, yeah, so I was saying, like, you could do it, like, for the raid-wide damage itself that we're taking. To
Yeah.
top up instead.
Oh my god.
I'm moving, Zai.
I'll move. Don't worry.
No, I'm saying I'll move from the flank.
Oh,
No,
then
kill
I
him.
won't.
I
Then
was,
I
like,
won't.
literally standing on top of you.
I take it back. I'm not moving.
Oh, Ed.
It was the other
I,
way around.
I saw what you did.
Nice catch.
Good recovery.
We have one less smit for relativity right now.
無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Long ice, short fire.
Our lasers.
No. That's my
I have
auto
Keto.
error on this.
I have the rose on too.
Clockwise.
That mechanic's so free that it hits a tank. So not free if it doesn't hit anybody's fishy.
You got a 1 in 4 chance.
What do you mean? It's a 2 hit. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Orient to Alpha. She's facing south. Just look at Alpha.
喜びは永遠我が意のままに時は流れ
Arrow ice first. Gaze stack flare. And spread. Make sure you're looking out.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got some
Ren,
Doomers.
whenever.
Any doomers in chat?
Nah, Ren's just a chill guy. Don't worry, guys.
It's not what that that slur she just sent in chat meant.
That's the language the chill guys speak.
East west.
Delta. Clockwise.
Really?
Yeah. Cheeto. In 4 seconds. Oh my god, I'm gonna get clipped.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just getting
Party
the
stack.
damage down.
Like, party stack? Holy
Yes,
moly.
it's a party
Yeah.
stack. This
The
would be
shell.
your feint, Aurelia.
Yeah, I did it too early.
No worries. Just spread.
Holy
Spread.
shit.
Spread. Hit
Like
it,
I'm
take
saying,
flash.
it's free
always
if the
say
tanks
that.
get it, bro. It actually is so free. Sucks otherwise.
Alright. This
Is
good
it light
timing.
party north-south every single time for advance? Or is it relative to what the mirrors do?
Relative to the yellow tether.
Okay, relative to the yellow tether then, gotcha. I'll be the...
I did not look
That's
this
not
far.
the way we're gonna do it.
Oh, we're igniting? Okay.
No. But don't worry about it.
Okay.
We can do it that way for now. Or we can die.
Or we die.
Sorry, I didn't add all since I was thinking about. what you were
I
saying.
legit have not seen this.
No,
I
I'm
do
the
not know.
fire.
It's fine.
so-
It's fine. I need to go over it anyway. We're 100% dead
Get the
without people knowing
stack.
what to do here.
Counterclockwise.
Is the yellow one still?
Go in line with this one right here. Who's following me? Ah!
Goodbye.
I think I'm dead. Kaboom.
You're dead. All right, we can leave instance. Let's go over advanced, and then we can take our break after. May as well go over it. Or break.
Are we taking break then? Coming back to talk about it, or talking about it then taking?
Let's
break?
talk about it then. Come back.
Okay.
That way, if people need to look over anything else, they have time. Okay. Let me pull it up.
I'm gonna
again.
macro during the Shell Crusher in dual APOC, by the way, just to like top everyone off really fast.
Yeah, I think that would be.
That's like the last time I can use it, so that it comes back for the crazy enrage bullshit. So
Yeah,
like any later than that, I wouldn't get it. So
we'll need to
we're
make
gonna need it.
everything to full.
Oh, I wasn't even
and
watching.
everything.
How was
Yeah,
our,
I'll cover.
how's
oh,
our
sorry.
LB
I'll
bar?
talk about a drain break.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't paying attention either. I don't think we're gonna get LB
Yeah.
the same way we did before.
That's what
This
I'm
fight
thinking
is
too.
like this phase has way less critical healing compared to the.
I
It's
think
nice.
we have
one.
LB1 at
It's
most.
spread out a lot too. We're taking big damage, but there's time between
Yeah,
things generally.
dude, there's no time to breathe.
It's
in
way
the first
cozier.
phase.
I like it.
Okay. So yeah, just noting at the end, it's gonna be party just stays middle. Tanks come back and join them. It's the stack, and then we spread after. Just do a true north like clock spread, ranged out. If one of the healers wants to stay middle, they can, since she's gonna be north.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay, so advanced. It's another big raid wide, same deal. Put all your mitts that are supposed to be on it, and then you can see here we're gonna get one light party that's gonna have all fires, as you can see here, and then another light party is gonna get waters. All of them are gonna get wind, except 2 people are gonna get gazes. So you need a gaze and a wind in each party. So in this case, the 2 tanks and the 2 healers got it, which is fine. But if you had like a tank with this in wind and, or sorry, I guess I'm saying I'm saying this wrong. If you had, let's say, the warrior and the white mage were in the same light party and they both had wind, you would need the tanks to flex. You need a wind and a gaze in both parties. The same will be true for melee. We have to watch and see if we need to flex because you need
what-
a.
Oh,
Go.
are we looking for the wind and stuff because we
You
don't know
need-
whether that'll be supports or DPS?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be either role. So tanks are going to need to flex for this. DPS are going to need to flex for this.
Got
You're
it.
just
So,
looking
like-
at your role buddy basically and seeing like what they have, right?
Basically, your role buddy needs to have the same. He needs to have a different thing from you. If they have a different thing from you, if they have the gaze instead of wind, you don't flex. If they have the same thing as you need to flex. So, like in Mag's case, if Minty
I'm just
has
looking at
gaze and he
Minty.
has gaze, then he needs to flex. So yeah, you just look at Minty. It'll be the same thing for me. I'll just be looking at Cheeto and seeing what we have. If you're fire, you don't need to flex. Don't worry about it. So at least the way that we did this on content, I'm not sure if people did it differently at any point. We did, you look true north at this mechanic, alpha, these lights will always be oriented like this based on true north. You just look and the light party 1 takes the northmost. So the yellow is always going to be tethered to this light, or this light. So you just take the one that's northmost. Light party 2 does the same with southmost. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So if you need to swap, you're swapping here at this point in the mechanic, and then you're going to use the yellow light to orient how you're doing this. So there's different movement for all 3 of these sets of debuffs. If you're a gaze, there's movement, a certain movement. If you're wind, there's a certain movement, and if you're fire, there's a certain movement. And there's 3 sets, just like in intermediate relativity. So for the very first one, we're going to go just behind the yellow light. If you are anything but a wind first, so this is the person that has double wind, you go to the outside of the arena. Everybody else stands behind you. You don't have to be that far behind them. But just basically go to the edge of the arena, and the other people be inside this triangle behind them. That's the first spot. Next, we're going to be splitting off after it locks in. So I'm going to use this up here just so I can use the outside of the arena as a reference. So everybody except the gaze is going to go to the left of the triangle and stay just inside the triangle here at the edge of the arena. If you're the gaze, you're going to do the exact opposite. You're going to go to the right side, just inside the triangle. And you're going to drop your second one here. For the third gaze, you are just going to the opposite triangle inside of it. So you were inside of this triangle, you're just shifting over to be inside of this triangle. For the wind, you're doing the opposite of gaze. You're shifting over to be on the outside of this triangle here. For the fires, since these are role based, we're always going to do this. The ranged are going to go all the way to the outside of the arena. You're going perpendicular to where you started, the outside over here. I think the easiest way to look at it is using this like pedal. If you look at this as a pedal, that's how I always looked at it. You're on the outside of the pedal here is ranged. Then Zarelli and I will be on the inside. We'll be here and here. You just basically go inside. You can see where these are about to meet. Just be a little bit behind them. You can even go in line with the traffic lights and it's fine. The only thing that matters for us here is that we're not clipping each other. So if you guys are on the outside of the arena, we'll have more of margin for error.
Do we have true spots for that, or
What do you mean?
No. Like, are you always going to be on the left one and I'd be the right
No.
one, or
No, it's based on this. So if you're a fire, you're always starting here behind the wind, and you're going left, looking outside the arena, and then you're going left again.
Got it?
So it's
okay.
based on where you start.
Okay.
Last thing is for this last part, you need to look outside the arena to be able to avoid the gaze. So where you're looking for these first 2 does not matter. Make sure for the last one, just like intermediate, that you're looking outside the arena. So see, look out. So what'll happen here is these will all go off. You can see here, the winds will be avoided, the fires will go off, and these people don't have anything going off yet. You shift back to these spots. This is where the gaze goes off. So the gaze person's over here. We'll all be looking away from the gaze person. And then the very last one is the wind people. The wind people, what's going to happen, because they were there, they're going to shoot the other 3 people across the arena. And then that'll have both of the stacks go off on the appropriate groups. So make sure after she's not targetable during all of this, and she's still not targetable. So make sure after you get knocked back, just stay together. So this will give you an example of it. You can see here the party is inside this triangle at the tip of the triangle, and the wind person is just ahead of them. Then from here, the light party is going to go over here, except for Gaze, who's going to go over here. Showing wind in this case. And then just go to the opposite side inside the triangle and look out of the arena. Fire does the exact same thing, except when they come over,
Wait, this person's
you can
using
see
plugins.
they go all the way over here. And then Gaze is the same deal. They're just doing it the opposite of wind. And then this will show you what it looks like at the end after you look out. You're able to avoid the Gaze. And then you're going to get yeeted. And the water stack goes off. Then she's targetable. And this will be our 6-minute window as well.
It looks like it hurt.
Yeah.
Thank God she's not targetable.
Yeah, thank God she's not targetable. Does that make sense to everybody? I know it's a lot of... It's basically just remembering spots. That's all it is. There's no uptime or anything. It's just remembering where you're supposed to go with which debuff.
It doesn't seem that bad. Quick
Yeah.
question though.
Yeah, it seems pretty doable.
You mentioned that the yellow light line can be on like, you were referencing it like towards like the north. You were saying like, oh, it can be like the northeast or like the northwest one. Like, are we doing this entire thing relative to that line then?
No. It's just the northmost. Like literally these are light party 1's lights, these are light party 2's lights. It can never it's never going to be able to, it's going to have to tether to one of these three, and it's going to have to tether to one of these three, so just choose the southmost for your light party.
Yeah, it's just a...
Okay, so these are just set spots. It doesn't matter.
Just use alpha as true north and look at the lights this way.
Okay, but you say look at the lights. Like, are we doing any? I don't understand what's happening with the lights.
I don't
here.
sorry, I don't understand what you don't understand.
He's
I don't understand how
asking
that
when
doesn't
the
make
yellow
sense.
line forms on the northern or southernmost side,
Yeah,
we have
there's
to then
different
adjust
patterns here.
ourselves
Does it matter?
to where the line is.
Or is
like,
this
right?
resolution like resolving?
You
no
have
matter
to
what
you
happens?
have to adjust to the yellow line.
Yeah, because the yellow line can be like, for example...
The yellow lights are your starting
Yeah,
lights.
Mag, our light party, we will either be south, southeast, or southwest, depending on
Okay.
where the yellow line is set.
Sorry, I
Like,
don't
there's no there.
understand how that's any
Sorry.
different from what I just said. I'm just confused.
I think Mag was confused on whether or not we're like staying set alpha, like alpha. Like
Alpha
sorry,
is your true north for the mechanic,
yeah.
but looking at alpha, these are your 3 lights. This is alpha. These are your 3 lights.
He just wasn't understanding that we needed to move based on where
I
we
think I
saw
got
the
it
yellow
now.
tether.
Yeah, you have to move to the yellow tethered light. That is where your mechanic starts. So if this light's tethered, you're starting here. If this light's tethered, you're starting here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I was gonna do break around 10. Let's just go over AAA POC because it's really not that complicated, and it's good to just know it in case we get through advanced. And then after that, it's just terminal. So we're close to the end.
Terminal.
Triple APOC.
So triple, as you would expect, means there's going to be 3 lights this time. So there's going to be a light going from center, which means center is going to be going off, and then there's going to be a light that's on a cardinal and a light that's on an inner cardinal. All you need to look at for this mechanic, don't give a shit about this light. Don't give a shit about this light. Look at the center and watch which way the center turns. If the center turns this way, we are looking for where the 2 lights are going to meet. That is going to be our safe spot. If it turns this way, we're looking for where these 2 lights meet. You're always just looking for where the light's going to meet. See, all you need to see is the middle light. That means the tank, your safe spot to bait the thing is going to be here. The party, you just need to be in the center, again, being at the edge of the inner circle so that it's able to bait on the tank over here. She's going to be center, so this is way easier for you to bait. The only thing to note is since the center is going to go off first, the tank needs to go all the way out to the wall. The party, you're going to be out of the inner circle right here, and immediately when it goes off, you want to go in. Then it jumps. And then all you have to do, if you do this technique with the center light and the tank being between where the 2 center lights were, she will be in position that you can get knocked back in either direction if you're on her flank, or where the flank meets the rear, and you will be safe. You just get knocked back, and both of these spots are safe. So to go over it again, all you're looking at is the middle light. Which way does the middle light turn? Where do the 2 lights meet? Party
You'll
stays
probably have-
out of the inner circle. Tank goes all the way to the wall where the 2 lights met. After the inner one goes off, the party moves in, the tank gets hit, everybody moves to get knocked back. Either of the flank to rear spots are safe. That's the end. Just do not gap close immediately because there is a delay before these go off and you'll get killed.
Is there no other APOC explosions after that? It's just
Nope.
those 3?
Yep.
Nope, you're good after that.
Wait, is there a reason why in the Jimba video they just have all the party on one side and the one tank on the other side?
The tank's baiting the jump. It's like the jump for dual APOC and the jump at the beginning.
Or,
So you'll see it here. That's where the 2 lights met. The tank just sits at the edge of the arena. The thing went off. You can see the parties moving in. You don't need to move all the way into the inner circle here because you should be safe right here. Just make sure you're ready to get in a position to get knocked back. Oh, hello. My bad.
Not the cunty intro.
Let's watch it again.
I missed you both sides.
Tank just goes out. Party shifts in to make sure the tank's the furthest out. Tank gets hit. Get knocked back. But like I said, make sure you're on like where the flank meets the rear and be in line with that, because if you're not, you'll get knocked into one of the bad ones. But after that, yes, they're gone. And there's no Shell Taker, no Spirit Crusher this time. It's immediately just going to be a Shockwave Pulsar. And then this is going to be the Black Halo. This is where you'll invuln it. And then after this, I'm going to show Terminal Relativity just because it's not a mechanic. It's just a MIT thing. I just want to show you what it looks like. It's going to be Terminal Relativity. This hits as hard as all the other relativities. And then you can see here, she has these, or everybody has these debuffs. Basically, every player is going to drop 3 Quietus bombs. And then after 3 of them hit, she's going to do a Shockwave Pulsar. And when she does that Shockwave Pulsar, she gives herself a damage up, meaning all of these bombs are going to hurt more, and the next Shockwave Pulsar is going to hurt more. She does 3 more. Shockwave Pulsar. Now she has 2 stacks. Now the rest of the bombs are going to go off. Last Shockwave Pulsar with 2 stacks. She gets 3 stacks. And then she just goes into Enrage, so the 3 stacks don't matter. So I think it's 3 hits per Shockwave Pulsar. So there's Terminal, which is 1. There's 3 hits, which is 4. There's the Raid Wide, which is 5. There's 4 and 4. So that's what, 13 hits?
How long is that mechanic in total? Like
I'll look at the
time?
timeline and tell you. Let's see. I mean, you guys can probably see this. Terminal Relativity is at 7:51 is when the cast goes off, and the last Shockwave Pulsar is at 8:33.
So,
So
40
it's
seconds,
42 minutes
seconds.
or 42 seconds.
So I think what we'll want to do is I can plan to have my mantra for the first 15 seconds of it. So like starting at the first Quietus, and then Rain would want to have the latter half, since Min is stronger than mantra, just to help with the healing.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna have a lot of stuff on like the back half, I think, because a lot of my things from intermediates are gonna be not intermediate, advance is gonna be rolling off of cooldown.
And just make sure, since we have 15-second mitts, you want to, whichever raid wide you're covering, you want it to be toward the end of the cast, because you can see, I think targeted mitts cover the Quietuses. I'm not 100% about that, but it's a safe bet to just make your mitt toward the end, because anybody who uses a mitt, it's not going to be back up again, so just use it toward the end. So it's just a question of what we want on like Terminal, what we want on each Shockwave Pulsar. We have 2 Addles, we have 2 Reps, we have Troubadour, we have Feint. We have the tank's mitts as well.
Reprisal, my reprisal will be on Terminal Relativity, and then Mag's reprisal will probably be on.
I think for this one, it would
Second
just basically
Shockwave.
be whoever's doing terminal relativity, you would just like hit it right before it goes off, and then try to catch as much as the back half, and then whenever it falls off, the next set of other mitts.
It's just that we have 4
basically,
sets and each one is 15 seconds long, so we can't cover multiple. You can only cover 1 set. And there's 3 sets and then a ×2 Shockwave Pulsar at the end.
I was curious if we even need Mitt for the first set when she doesn't have her damage up at all.
I think we
You'll
should go
have
lighter.
Mitt, because if you do Terminal, you're still gonna have Mitt for these.
I think we should like delay it then for the final set when she has like the higher damage down, because the back end will hurt more than the the in between.
Yeah, I'm gonna
anyway.
have sun sign for the last two shockwaves.
The thing that hurts the most is the terminal and this set to the last
Oh,
shockwave pulsar.
Yeah, I think that's where we should have our MIP then, like from the party.
We need
and that's-
something on this. I just don't know that we need much.
I'll have some
I'll have
like
neutral
lighter
going
GTB,
into it, and I'm just
basically.
gonna hold sun sign
just-
for like the
Should
last two.
have-
So we'll have 10% extra on the
shake
last
it
two.
off.
The good thing you can see with the mitts is this is 20 seconds. This is 33. If you do your mitt at the very end of this cast bar, you'll catch the last shockwave
I'll
pulsar
have
as well.
a illumination for that final set, and then I'm gonna just like pop there. I'll have a spread low for the terminal relativity, and probably I don't know, expedient whenever it comes back up. It should
If
come
you're
up
gonna use
during the
spread low
second
for
set.
terminal, then I'll probably just hold popping neutral like until like the
I
first
think
one, and then
neutral
I'll
for like the
boost my
healing,
healing.
as we're
Yeah,
taking these raid modes will be better.
yeah.
I'll add all
Because the
terminal
fortunate thing is you do
Yeah.
have time, because after this shockwave pulsar, it is only tank damage until this shockwave pulsar. So you have like a minute between almost raid wides, and then you get 30 seconds before terminal.
So
I have
both
like
our reps should be
a
up there then. So how do you want to handle this?
I'll cover
Shadow?
terminal relativity with the
Oh, we'll
first
have
one.
like
Somebody
everything
should
then,
rep. Somebody
basically.
should rep this shockwave pulsar, and whoever reps
That'll
this
be
shockwave
Max.
pulsar should get
Okay.
this one.
Exactly.
I'll do that shockwave and it looks like the second to last, no, the last
You'll
shockwave.
if you get this shockwave at the last
The one that
second, you'll
covers that
catch
one and
this
the other
one too.
Yeah, okay.
So just make sure you get this one a little bit early, so you have the margin for this one.
They're both at 720. I don't think.
You should be
720,
fine.
820.
Yeah, you should be fine. Then for Addle, I've just been getting all the relativities. I'll put Addle on terminal relativity. Do you want Cheeto to put his
Okay.
Addle on this shockwave?
the back
Mm,
end. Yeah,
the back
basically.
one?
Yeah, I can do
yeah.
that.
What do we want to cover this? We need
I'll
like
have
something
Sarah
to live.
I'll have neutral
during
there.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
like we have healer stuff.
Neutral will be
basically.
up, and
I
then
think my
like
shake it
yeah.
off will be off because the last time I probably used it is advanced relativity right before it returns us. So that's around 614. So it'll be back.
Do you want Zai to feint this set just to get a 5% on it, just to reduce some of the damage? Or do you
Either
want him
faint
to?
that set or faint later.
That's
I was
what I
gonna
mean.
say
Do you
the
want
tail
him to...
end is gonna hurt more, right? I feel
Okay.
like with
I
the
really
scaling,
think the tail end. Yeah.
you
You
probably
guys have a
want
better
it
gauge
for
of how much these are hurting.
the
So.
last two, probably.
Because she doesn't get the damage up until after this shockwave pulsar. So this first shockwave pulsar is just the normal standard damage from
I
it.
feel like with what we have already there, it's probably gonna be enough. The damage ramping up is the thing that really scares me. So the last two probably.
And then you want Troubadour here as well then on this last.
Yeah,
set.
I'm gonna have more healer stuff for the second set, and then we'll bank on the party stuff basically for the final shockwave
Yeah,
pulsar into
I
the
like
end.
that.
It would be
Zorelia
better.
said he'd have mantra for like terminal, which will catch like the start of all this. When do you want Rin
And
to
then
min?
would be
It
like.
would be the same time she would hit Trube essentially. I mean, she could do it a
Mhm.
little bit earlier if she wanted
Be
to,
like
but like
817.
She could min during like the second quietest hit or
Yeah, and
something, and
then
then
Yeah,
Trube at the
yeah.
end right before the shockwave.
That's good.
Yeah, she would want to do it at about 817, so like that third quietest of the second set, because that would get through to the final pulsar.
Last thing is tank mid. Where do you want Shake? Where do you want Heart?
I was gonna stack Heart with my rep and just cover that
Heart covers this.
shockwave in the last three quietest.
Do you want shot? Do you want
Or I could do it
Shake
earlier.
just whenever
Shake
it
on-
comes off
Yeah,
cooldown,
shake on the
'cause
first one.
Eda
I
just
feel
said
like
that
because
Shake
you're
on the
using
first one,
spread
then,
low,
yeah.
You're using spread low on terminal, so like I think that's probably good.
Okay, Shake on the first
then
one,
Heart of
and
Light for
Mag just
the
Heart of Lights
last
when he
two.
does the shockwave.
Mm-hmm.
Like this will be relative on whether or not it'll come back up though, because I'll be using Seraph at around the same time that Eda's gonna be shaking it off during advanced relativity, and it might just roll during the quietest instead of like at the shockwave pulsar.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
They're 2
I just
minutes
wanted
apart.
a decent plan going in, but we'll see where everything lines up after we do these two mechanics.
Is spread low not like a 2-minute cooldown? They're exactly 2 minutes apart, so it should be fine, right?
But yeah, it will be fine for like spread low, but I'm saying like I'm gonna Seraph like while we're doing these save points during advanced relatively here. If you look at like the 6-minute area, take all the
I
damage.
don't know if that's gonna work because we're gonna be spread out. I think if you want to spread low, you have to do it when we're dead center.
Yeah, I'm spread lowing for advanced relativity, the raid wide. So that,
Oh, the raid wide. Sorry.
and then I'm putting Seraph out, who's gonna be in the
No,
a
sorry.
fairly
I
so-
was just misunderstood. That's my bad. Okay,
Okay.
that sounds good. Let's go ahead and take our break until 20 after. We'll come back. We'll see if we can get toward the end. We're moving really fast. You guys are doing a great job.
What time do we come back? 20 after?
20 after, yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I
Little
will BRB.
X20 in chat.
I'm watching the fuck out of Dual APOC right now.
Same.
Yeah, genuinely, I think it's one of the hardest tank mechanics that I've seen in the game. It's just very tight positioning, and there's a lot to be thinking about.
It's rough.
Because there's so much variation there's north, south, east, west, and there's counterclockwise, clockwise. So you have 4 different possibilities. It is a lot. All right, I will BRB.
Mag, are you here?
Yep.
So at work today, we had like the whole office come in, and towards the end of the day, I just got a chocolate bar from the fridge that I brought in, and so I was eating it, and it's like a mint chocolate bar. And I
Yep.
go talk to my boss, who's there. He looks at the chocolate bar. He's like, "Is that a weed chocolate bar?" And I was like, "No, of course not." And he's like, "Oh, I just saw that it was green. It had like a leaf and whatnot." I was like, "No, it's just a mint chocolate bar."
It's like, what do you think I'm
Is that a
crazy?
weed?
Like,
He just like casually asked it too.
What if you just casually said yeah?
He'd
How's
probably
he
like, "Oh,
work?
cool. Can I have some?"
So
Like I live in a city that's like very like pro weed, so it wouldn't be like uncommon. Like, but it is against our company's like internal handbook
Yeah,
to
it's like
have
alcohol's legal in most
drugs
places,
on
but if you
premise.
show up drunk to work, like people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I just whip out the weed chocolate bar in front of them and start eating it.
really show them.
That was so funny.
You thought you were getting crazy with it.
I think he was joking more than anything because I don't think he thinks I smoke weed or take any drugs of any sort. I mean, he could always just do a random drug test if he wanted to. Like they can just do that, but they haven't done that. I don't think I've ever been random drug tested here. I was only just to get hired, and that was like 10 years ago. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish up making my protein drink. I'll be back.
I will also be right back. I'll be right back.
Are you here, Etta? Rip. Are you here, Mag?
Yeah, I'm here.
Rip. Oh, never mind.
Hello.
Oh, I think you have it, but I wrote down like a shorthand note to help with the tank thing during duel.
I really don't think it's that bad for off tank.
I don't think
Like,
it is.
I just run out on like the same side that Etta runs in on.
Yeah, that's true.
For
It's
me,
more
it's just
so
like
it's this
looking
part.
at the ender card and being like away from it.
I'm back.
I'm posting in free prep. Welcome back.
Do you make like a cheat sheet for it?
It's just this. This tells you where you need to go outer to inner and inner to outer.
Oh right. Wait, does it not matter which way it's rotating?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
The
okay.
cardinals determine whether it's outer or inner. The rotation determines whether you go left or right of Gaia. But like you said, for you, it doesn't really matter because you can just follow Etta. But if you want the cheat sheet for clockwise encounter, it's this. Left meaning looking at Gaia or looking out of the arena from center. For you, Etta, it would be the opposite for it's the same for the clockwise and counterclockwise determining left or right, but yours are opposite for cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a small cheat sheet. I don't know if that helps.
It will. I'm watching it again and again and again right now. I just made myself a couple sandwiches though to help with my brain a little bit.
I wrote it a different way too. I don't know which would be easier for you.
So wherever she jumps becomes our relative north, correct, for the mechanic?
It does.
Always.
Okay.
And the left and right means like looking at her or looking outside of the arena, you go left or right.
Minty, why are you sending me food videos right now?
Go to comms.
I sent it to VC text dump too. That looks so good.
Why would you send this?
Does
to me,
look
Noah?
really
It looks
good,
so
but I'm
good.
Why
I
would you
was
post
like,
this in the
hungry, I don't
chat?
wanna look at
Oh
that.
my god,
second dinner.
delicious.
Oh, are you ready, man?
Yeah, I was just starting a dummy. Sorry.
No worries.
I didn't even
Good.
realize we did a check.
Okay.
I remember to swap your gear when we get in back to
Oh.
Oh
Big
yeah, that's
gear.
right. Phase 1.
Oh, it's
Cheat
funny
note,
too. Rin,
activate.
she posted a video of some Bale Ora petting me, which is cringe, but it actually is the machinist from my first ever static that I did Eden's Promenade with and cleared this fight with.
Oh,
Alright.
that's awesome.
Mhm.
Hey, there you go. They recognized you. And you just ignored them. How could
I
you?
did because
was
I was
explaining.
tabbed out.
Oh. I'm just not gonna eat food.
I'm not.
I just
either.
ate the chowder was all.
I'm just gonna spend the 1500 gil.
How dare you?
I honestly just have too much Mokeka. That one sub we gave, like I gave some Mokeka to people and I still have like 600 Mokeka.
Jesus.
He paid you like 3 mil worth of Mohecco.
I know, that shit was wild. I still can't believe that.
He must have just had like 10,000 or something.
He really
Some
did.
fucking
He said he was
way.
crafting it.
He,
For, like,
he was
every-
like looking at the stacks and he was like, maybe this is too much.
I've gone too far.
Titan.
Hey, you can probably survive solo.
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
Outsides.
Your turn, Minty. But you're not stacking with them, are you?
Get away from me.
Oh my god, I didn't realize Minty was there. The fuck?
Wait, you can't. The ball will still maybe kill you, no? God damn, that's
you
crazy.
can't actually survive it. I've survived it as a DPS before with a little bit of mitt. Alright, if you want to get
guys,
res,
this
jump
relay-
up.
Oh yeah,
wanna
you need to jump
jump,
off
yeah,
right now.
hurry up.
Dude, there's
Wait,
two
not
I got
everyone.
red.
No, not everyone.
Or I'll
Bruh.
get Zai, I'll get... Oh, I didn't...
Zai's way too late.
I got red.
I got mag.
Oh,
So
shit.
fucking goofy.
Yo, if that works,
That's
that'd be
right.
awesome.
I think I got red. No, red. No! I put you right in the center! What the fuck? Oh!
No, there, the
Kind of watched the
bow.
cutscene.
Body blocked.
Oh, we need to stand like right in the middle.
Oh well.
I feel like the rezzing into the transition of C8 is still the best one though when you're just like awkwardly outside of the arena and like watching the transition happen.
Oh yeah, in P8.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone's ever seen Breaking
Looks like
Bad.
the girl that does heroin in Breaking Bad.
Kinda does. You're right.
I can't get it out of my mind.
That's honestly true.
She kind of does, yeah.
First, she got some sick lip filler.
It's the lips, yeah.
Remember
Aaron,
switch
y'all
your
are
gear
the whole
back in your
car.
food.
Oh.
Gear.
Goodbye, my 138k health.
Food.
It's been real.
Ready, check.
I'm potting.
Good comms.
Honestly, not a bad idea.
True. I'm gonna pot. Fuck
It's
it.
kind of free.
Oh, actually.
I'm debating
Ah,
listening to Spotify for the second half of Raid. So I listened to the Extreme the first half.
Say that like the extreme ever gets old.
Kinda lit song. That's why I was like, oh, I'll listen to the VGM while we're doing Raid since it's P2.
Almost asked Cheeto if you had extra gear on because your DPS is like stupid high.
I feel like it's because actually I don't know why it's like that.
You have the current food
he's-
on still?
He's taking gear. I know it.
一つに集約する
Guy's like trying to like rationalize like why
supplements.
he's doing less damage than Cheeto
Long
being
knife,
like it has
short
to be.
fire.
Far laser.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He's been pumping, yeah. I thought about cardigan.
Okay, not like that much though. I see it too.
Counterclock. Oh, sorry, clockwise, clockwise. Orient Alpha.
喜びは永遠我が意のままに時の流れ
Oh.
Just wipe, we're dead.
I told him.
And remember your myths, bro.
Where's the chill guy song? I need the chill guy song right now.
Easy.
See how much it was.
It's not food. I don't know why.
571.
Yeah, there was something up because you're.
Because I
DPS
bought it?
was- Nah, that's not enough. Nah.
It can
I
be,
potted
potted,
too.
didn't we?
Nah, I potted too. That's still way too much. We should be about on par.
Maybe
with
you
what
had the
I'm
god
doing.
run for quit.
No.
Nah, that's still too big of a difference.
You might have had the other food still or something.
Nope. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, he's
I don't
damaging
know,
his
dude.
mouth a while too.
I heard card Cheeto. That's what I heard.
He's doing more than I am in the opener, which Black Mage should never do.
Yeah, that's just
that
not
seems
possible.
strange.
It's just not possible.
死の言霊
He's built as if.
Cheeto's on gear
Raid.
with a bunch of natty raiders.
His
You, like-
damage is normalizing
You
now.
peak higher than,
Yeah, I
or
don't know.
sorry,
It
Like-
did that the first time we got in here too. Like our first pull.
Wait, why am I moving in? My bad. I'm gone.
How many cycles have you done, Cheeto?
Don't talk about it.
Bro, that rotation is natty, bro. Don't worry.
Goodbye. Oh, never mind.
I have to mount.
Oh, why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. Okay. We're gonna have something missing here. We're gonna be missing Bubble.
一つに
Should be fine, I think.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Short ice, long fire.
Close lasers.
That was just a misinput. We'll be
It's a missed input.
Indeed.
Close. Tanks.
Oh,
She's like at
Counter.
360. Holy moly.
It's actually nice because she went to where we were.
True.
that shit was facing towards A.
Ow. Rude. I haven't gotten hit by that yet.
Yeah, it's usually actually been the tank, so it's like been a nothing burger, but then the times that it hits like
Yeah.
a squishy person, I'm just like, ugh.
Orient Alpha. Ice arrow first. Stack in the middle of the arena, true middle of the arena. Stack. Gaze flare next. Spread last. Tree look out.
What are you erming for?
Ooh.
Bravo. East, west, clockwise.
Oh, I'm supposed to
Oh,
say
that's
faint.
really fucked me.
That's
So
Vito.
Nice job. This is stack for the party.
Faint's not gonna last. I'll remember it for next time.
You got it actually. Maybe.
No. I think it
No.
dropped.
Wait. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
My lord!
Red wide.
Oh, there's no at all for this. It's not up for.
Like if paint was properly timed,
gonna be
it would
advanced.
help there.
Remember to orient to alpha for this. Put up any mitt you're supposed to put up.
Your rep.
No flexes. We have 5 people here. We have 6 people
Too
here.
many people kicked
Huh?
over.
Minty, you're supposed to be.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just gonna
Oh, my bad.
practice.
Yeah.
We had 6 people
I'm
as
like
well.
here, right?
I have no flex.
No,
didn't
there was
count
no
more.
flex for that. It wasn't a flex. It was just a lot of people came to the light party 1 side.
Minty, you're always gonna be on the south side.
Yeah, I just swiveled my camera wrong, basically, and went to the wrong side.
If you want to look at it in terms of markers,
3C.
it's 3C2 for light party 2. It's
Purple and red
4A1 for light party 1. There we go.
We're blue and yellow, they're purple and red.
Just to ask, the person who has double arrow is the one who goes to the absolute out, correct?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
they're the person who goes out.
The one with the arrow.
Here, now that we're in instance, I can actually show you the movement like in here. So, if it can everybody move off this spot for a sec so I can show cleanly. So if you're not the double arrow, you're here. If you are double arrow, you're here. You don't have to be at the end of the arena. Just be like in front of the party. Party should be right here. If you're gaze, your second spot is here, and your third spot is here. Right looking out, yeah. And then the entire rest of the party, all 3 other people, your second spot is here. If your arrow, oh Jesus.
Oh.
Your third spot is the opposite of what gaze was.
Go here, and then you go to the
Yeah. You're all
other
in the right
side
spot.
of the... Okay.
Don't walk all the way over. You will pull her if you go in. But so from here, I'm gonna show it with markers. Take the markers down.
If you're double arrow, what are you?
This is the first spot.
What's your second and third drop that you're doing?
Then gaze is going here and here. Rest of the party is going here. Then let's see, I use B now. Then arrow is going right here. So I have blue marks. Flyers are going here. What was your question, Meg?
No, I think I get it. I'm just trying to see what is it that you drop here and here as the air. Like, I'm trying to see what's resolving in these spots.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
I know it's just curiosity, but
That's another arrow.
Yeah, it's just the.
It doesn't go off
with
though. Is the thing like there's other things going on with the traffic lights at the same time that like we're not even worrying about.
Peter, did you just hit clip by the like circle?
Yeah, I
thing?
did.
I
I
okay.
barely got clipped, but I just won't put too much.
Try to stay inside the inner circle. You will be 100% safe if you're in the inner circle, and that should be max melee as well. Good though.
Sorry, I was just reviewing the timeline.
It should
going
No,
on.
fall
it'll
off.
be gone by the time we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I honestly didn't even remember that I had music.
Guys, should we reset for Warden's Payon?
Rin would say yes. Yep.
He's running off.
I see. I see it.
Looking.
I love this fight.
So far, this is way more chill than P1, honestly.
It is. It's a puzzle thing. It's like once you've solved the puzzles, you've solved half the mechanics basically.
This is like a week 1 kind of phase.
Music for music.
Y'all are hating P1 music's the goat.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh, my plugins are back. It's called the Garden of Nowhere. Ooh. Oh wait, that's our location. Never mind.
No, this is the extreme. Was barely too out.
Goodbye.
we're dead.
Badly.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
never mind.
Keep going.
Excellently,
We might be dead though.
excellent
Right.
mechanic.
What are you worried about?
No faith.
When the healer dies, just continue on.
In any other gear and instance, I would have faith.
Great recovery, my liege.
You should be. Yeah.
Short ice, long fire.
Bar laser for tanks.
Huh? I'm dead.
Oh, she's
Should
looking.
still be
Hey, I didn't look
fine.
though.
Game says
No.
otherwise.
Oh,
Not what
Rin's
the game
dead.
said.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, we're dead.
Bye bye.
Not that bad then.
Goodbye.
I was casting a shield, so I should have just stayed facing outward because I was targeting myself only.
Where was your character facing before then, though?
I look outwards, like I just look into the Narnia.
There is no universe where she would have got hit by that if she was. Yeah, like there's no way. Maybe.
Yeah, I just turned back around basically.
It's a one-off. It's a one-off.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
闇の中に住む
One counterclockwise.
I've used the crown.
Orient towards it.
Spread first. Ice arrow after. Oh, that's my bad.
I have res.
Resolve.
after.
It will. Good.
I have the res.
Okay.
I think we're done with this first.
Yeah, we're likely dead.
I think we're just dead here.
I'm alive.
Rip.
I know what I did wrong. I wouldn't have said so last time.
For Minty, you gotta be on the outside of the line. You were on the inside.
I got hit too.
Like, if we go over to the inner cardinal, you gotta be outside, because the two pizza slices here are gonna get hit. So you want to be on the outside of the line over by 3. That was my bad as well. I realized I didn't use my hammer, and my brain immediately went, well, you should probably hit the hammer right as the gaze went off. Dummy.
Hammer time.
Because on Picto, I try to save hammers to plan for movement, and then I end up not needing the hammers for movement, and I'm like, well, I still have to use the hammer before it runs out.
I paid for the hammer. I'm gonna use the whole hammer.
True.
Also not neutral. It's a game to use, right?
Oh, hammer's definitely a gain to use. It's just it's good to save for movement if I can. Is the thing.
Yeah. I love that about Picto's design.
Definitely makes each fight unique. Short ice, long fire.
That was it close laser or far? I'm going close.
He's going far, so we're gonna.
I baited it. It was close.
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't want to recover that anyway. Thank you.
I thought I saw it close, but I doubted myself. Sorry.
Well, I didn't see it at all.
I don't know if your mic picked up your full thing. It's you said I think it was, and then never said anything. So.
I just figured he didn't know. I was like,
Fair enough.
No, I just guessed. I was like, okay, I'm going close.
this guy. Yeah, I'd say it's about.
Well, it could be close, but it could also be far.
60% of the time.
87% of statistics are made up on the spot.
9 out of 5 people don't know how fractions work.
I'm so sorry. I forgot it was.
It's alright.
I guess sometimes too, right at the very end, if
Oh.
you look, the marks over
Okay,
the
never
healers' heads will be the stack marks.
Yeah, I jumped off, so I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's better to jump there.
Better.
現在未来無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Short ice, long fire.
Oh, I DC'd.
Oh.
Oh, we both DC'd. No, we're back. I'm back.
I'll
I
get
got the
demon.
res. Never mind.
Okay.
I already pressed Swift. That's the thing.
I'll get it then.
Beta.
Off my internet.
It's both our internet, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mechanic.
Bring it to alpha.
我が意のまま時は流れる
Arrow ice first. Gaze flare stack after. Ending with spread. Look out.
I have Edda with the res.
Alright, I got Ren.
I don't have shirks, so I'm just gonna turn my stance off.
Alpha.
It's sides counterclockwise.
I don't have the mana for this shit. No, it's Jover anyway.
Oh, I stepped over the line.
Yeah, just remember to stay in that inner circle. That should be max melee. I don't think you ever have to leave the inner circle.
No, I just stepped over it. It wasn't a max melee issue.
Yeah, if it's east-west, range can just stay south and wait to go in.
Yeah, did a hard dodge for like no reason.
現在見よ無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Long ice, short fire.
I have run.
I think you were just a little off center, Ren, so you got knocked back in a.
It's not
That's too
center, it's being
far.
too far forward.
Yeah.
Clockwise. Yeah, we've had that happen a few times to multiple people. Make sure the DPS don't move too far forward.
You gotta cross the line like as quickly as possible. Especially when she doesn't jump. I mean, I pop sprint there and it helps me. Maybe you should as well and see how that works.
It's a hard movement on melee.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh.
Spread first, ice arrow after. Last is flares, gaze, and stack. Sit down.
If I scared you. Actually, that would have killed me instead.
Yeah.
I thought it would stall my. Well, it's not to avoid your gaze, so I like moved a little bit ahead of you.
East-west and counterclockwise.
Make sure you're at the front. Party just stays here.
I have the res.
Be aware of his body, it's gonna be here.
Oh wait, There's- not bad.
Aww.
Spread.
He's hit a tank.
So raid wide coming up.
Trying to see advance at least. No.
I got you.
We just didn't have enough people alive, right?
We only
just
had
did, like-
it was only at a dead, but the problem was I said watch out for his body for the spread, and I think 2 people moved out of the stack.
Yeah. You're going out and in on the wrong side, Edda.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm not looking. Maybe I can call it, but like I don't think
watch
about
it
it as
for
inner or
You
outer.
should be calling it. I think I just have to recognize.
Like in that instance, when it's going like B to 1, you want to be on the B side. If it was going 1 to B, you'd want to be on the 1 side. And then as you come back in, you want to be on the other side. Does that make sense?
No, but it'll make sense. once I see it more.
Okay.
He needs a shower.
You want to like hug towards the one that's like coming
literally
by,
need
and
a
then be
shower,
away from the one
yeah.
that's coming.
If
Hunched
it's not
over
too
on the
bad for you, I
wall.
do recommend the cheat sheet I made because
Yeah, I'm looking at
when you hear the call, if you just look over at that, it answers it for you.
神のこと
He needs to shower thoughts.
古の魔力
Am I supposed to have this card?
Probably.
Kilo doesn't believe in me anymore.
I mean, we've seen your
Wow.
damage
It's
on
kind
the
of
opener.
crazy, but it's also kind of crazy too, because then DMod quickly overtakes and like 10k peak
I
basically.
think you
which
guys are
is-
just like, if one person
There's
crits
no
one of their
shot Black
things,
Mage
it
does
just-
more damage. I wasn't potting, and I think it was a low roll pull for me versus a high roll pull for Cheeto. There's absolutely no shot Black Mage does more damage.
Not in a 2 minute at least.
I'm just
Honestly,
nooning
over
at
the
this
course
point.
of the fight, it does a lot, yeah. But
We're not clearing anyway. Not right now. Not on this pool.
We got stealth.
We're progging.
Yeah, he doesn't
Hello?
believe. Oh, my bad.
just wipe.
You were gonna say he doesn't believe.
Yeah.
If you have a lot
We did
on
not
your
clear on this
mental
poll.
load, Edda there, I can try and call it out. Let me pull up the cheat sheet as well.
He just drifted that right over me.
That was my bad. I wasn't even planning on moving. I think I just.
Like, oh, Zai's in a good spot. I think that'll be my spot. Sorry, I didn't adjust.
Nothing makes. No, it's fine. That was my bad. My mind is drifting right now. I have to look in more.
Bugs in the script.
23 more minutes. Soon.
Like 4 or 5 good pulls. I'm locked in.
You'll figure it out. when-
Or be
while
clear,
you're going down the
technically,
He'll
stairs.
right?
solve it in the shower.
Good.
I mean, I did it right, so I know how to do it right. Right more.
You're finding the correct intercard. I can just call like inner or outer, I think.
Just remember yours is opposite, Mag.
Yeah.
Hourly lines, brother.
I mean, mine's easy. I just go out the same way you come in.
Actually, I'm really pretty good at calls too. I don't think it'd be too taxing for him. Also, it's kind of sad, but I just realized if you really forget if it's stack or spread, look at the party list. You can see spreads or 2 water debuffs.
Oh.
Long eyes, short fire.
Thanks, close.
Anyone see that?
Me.
Should we see it?
I don't even
I've
want to know.
never looked
I don't
at the
even
bla-
want to know.
I've
Don't
never
tell
look
me.
at the black mage.
Don't tell me. I don't even want to know.
Let's just say on my camera, all I saw was beam in my face. And I didn't get hit
Which
somehow.
one?
I think it was D-mod, but it wasn't because he baited wrong. Just, I was standing in the wrong spot. I was too far out.
Counter. Alright, it's alpha. Spread first. Okay, stack flare after. Nice and arrow. Look out.
Iceman team.
I think
Can
I'm
we further
dead.
Both of those, but
Oh.
I'm not 100% because I saw it last second, but it looked like not everybody was stacked like dead center for ice.
Yeah,
Remember,
but
for
you got
ice, you want to stack
cleaved.
dead center. Also, the boss isn't always going to be center, so I definitely recommend stacking center in the arena and that inside that little, you can see that like wreath thing.
Yeah, the little Christmas thing.
What
Yeah, just
killed,
do it relative to
Keela?
that. Second thing after. Let's keep pulling. We know how to do intermediate. Long fire, short ice. Bro, Zai's ice, holy.
What?
Aw.
That was extremely borderline.
The animation clipped people, but the hitbox didn't.
Oh, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, did I go too like far or something? I thought
You
I was
got close to
like,
the boss before your ice actually like went off.
oh,
In animation. I think technically it had gone off, but like it really did not look like it had gone off.
The animation played after you gap closed,
Zai is pushing
but I
it,
think
bro.
it
That's all,
snapshot
you know,
where
Zai's
you
really
left it.
Tequilas weren't gonna handle this.
I didn't see it. I've decided not to look at what this man does.
Clockwise.
I didn't see it either because it was behind me.
I didn't see because my eyes closed. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm not.
Nice, nice.
I like gap closed, and it like the boss hadn't moved at all, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get hit.
Owie.
Yo, jeez.
Just do it on the markers. Remember to use the center of the arena for the relevant mechanic. Okay, stack flare first. Spreads after. Spreads.
Center of the arena.
I don't have this rose already.
It's a
Alright, I'll get her.
peeker.
Charlie. It's north-south, counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Be close. Nice shot, Beta. Oh,
I think I still get clipped there.
gotcha. Stack. Spread. Ooh.
Sorry. Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
wanted
we're
my
kinda-
idle here. My idle's just not up there.
Kind of clean with it.
Mine is if your battle would be up for advance.
Got 12 seconds on it. Kind of
Evoke at a, if you have it.
6, 5.
I don't do it.
No.
Maybe if you can idle earlier.
I'll see what I'm idling.
No flex.
We're
We're missing our wind. Just do the positions to practice.
I think you're on the wrong side.
It would be
Or
you,
am I
Tito.
on the
You're
wrong-
missing you.
Oh, I am on the wrong side. How the
Yeah,
fuck
you
did
were
it
with our
turn
group, Tito.
around? I got turned around. That's my fault.
Let's go.
We did it.
I did the movements right because I did the same exact movement as Minty.
Nah, you're right.
No, I needed to move in faster for. That was my bad. I think but you did technically do the right movement. We were just all stacked on top of each other.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
we had
don't
too
know how I got
many
turned around.
rolls.
That's my
Once
fault.
we practice the movement, that's still valuable.
For the fires, remind me, is it ranged out and melee's in? Or-
Yeah, ranged out, melee in.
Okay. So I think I went to the right spot because I went to the inner spot after going.
If you're just in front of Delta and Bravo, the melee should be fine. Or like whatever the marker is.
Yeah, and I was like.
I
up
was
the
using
wall,
the little
basically.
cross section, like from
Yeah, the
the video, they
cross-section
stand,
also
like
works.
here.
Yeah.
So like here's fine. Okay.
Well, not there, but
Sorry, like in
I
the,
know I know what you mean though.
like
can show
relative
it
to
in
the.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That spot does work.
Okay.
I got like 2 more pulls.
Lee.
Oh, that was me.
Gonna rename the static toxic against the pullers.
True and base.
We are chilling.
We are chilling.
Random number generation.
She's a little bit more south than usual. Yeah, she needs to get yanked to the wall. That's nice. Yeah, you're good now.
Past, present, and future polls all in a single moment.
Gonna hear those lines in your sleep. Or in the shower.
Oh my god.
Long fire, short ice. Buzz.
You're fucking dead. Sorry, Toby.
I blade standard movement.
Did not see what you got there. Not bad.
Get clipped by an APOC?
Yeah.
Thank you for
And
not
it's because my GCD just made me move the wrong way.
He's not centered. Remember to use Ada Orient and use the center of the arena as needed. Okay, stack flare first, spread after. Try to spread out a little bit here.
North, south.
South, counter.
Counter.
Wait, I'm on the wrong side. It's okay.
Get the front. Good job.
Back.
Stack middle of the arena. We'll just always take the stack in the middle of the arena.
Oh, it's just rude.
I should have moved myself.
Yeah, I would wait. Because she's gonna jump to somebody anyway.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
No flex.
Wait, am I not win?
There's a double wind. Only double wind goes forward. Wind and gaze doesn't. Heal, you're with us if you're not double wind.
I'm on the wrong side, I think.
Yeah, this is the gaze spot right here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Let's go, Cheeto.
Let's go. Oh!
Oh, yeah, forgot about that part.
Right. I'm gonna take
Okay.
autos. Put my shield on this.
Yeah, give me a second. Shit, you might die to the first auto. There's no way. I
It's,
can
it's
heal you in
fine.
time.
It's just an opportunity for people to see AAA Puck.
Edda, can you home gang
Yeah, I have
right
40
now?
seconds.
Oh shit. Whatever.
Just keep him alive and just see AAA Puck for you guys. You don't need to res anybody else. You're going to 3C, 3C.
Oh my
fuck,
god.
I went out first.
Duh, dude, I
Then
tried
I would have
to.
went in. Okay.
Okay, you
I
get
see.
knocked back after.
And then you get
okay.
knocked. Yeah.
I see the move now.
Ugh.
I see it.
I was trying to
I
look
agree
for it.
with
Like,
the
what?
res.
AAA.
Yeah, so Edda, for you there to make that a lot easier for you, one, you definitely want sprint, but two, you should like come center the arena with us. That way you're more easily able to access like any part of the arena.
I was just
Rin.
scared. I was like, I have to be away.
Were you a double wind there, or were you a fire?
Let's do one more pull while we have
Rin
time.
was a fire.
The
Okay.
DPS were fires. Mag was double wind who ran
So-
off the arena on our side.
Rin and I both ran to the edge
Oh.
there, and then I was like, "Oh no, I'm the wind. I need to be further," and I just stepped off.
So to be clear, it's only double wind that goes forward. Gaze does not. Gaze will also have one wind.
Okay.
Yeah, only the double wind is the one that stands forward. Okay.
古の魔力 死の言葉なり
I forgot to pop.
リレーせよ 過去現在未来無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Short fire, long ice. Counterclockwise. Just a hater, bro.
闇に祭ろう。苦しみはすべて喜びは永遠。
Rance Alpha.
我が意のまま時は流れる。
Ice arrow first, spread after. Spread after gaze stack flare. Nicely done.
Yeah, I don't think I can battle any faster than that. To like catch that one right away.
Yeah, it's because we're locked for such a long time. I think maybe if you did it at the beginning, at like right at the end, you'd be able to get it, but that's like too much, I think. Bravo, north south, counter. One way, it's two.
Oh.
Sorry, I know everybody's following me.
Holy, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost our healers. It's Ogre.
Still let the tanks practice this. It's a pretty important part for them.
I should have concentrated on Cloud Sprinkle, that's why I did that. I figured it out. I just have to always
Good
go
luck.
for it.
That's your
Good luck,
problem, not mine.
tanks.
I was gonna say spread out.
Which
yeah,
is
sorry,
it?
I didn't mean to bait anybody. I didn't realize everybody was following
闇を
me.
呼び下ろす。
I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm too stupid.
I'm gonna be running hella sense in my brain while I'm in the shower.
I, think
I mean,
we
we did great prog today. We made it to advanced a few times. Like
We're basically
all we
the
have
last
left to see
mechanic.
is triple, and then triple is it. Terminal is just a mid check. And to be honest, if we don't clear, I don't give a shit. We just need to get through the mechanics, and terminal is not a mechanic that we actually like need to see. So yeah, have a good night, Rin.
You'd feel better.
But nothing else. Just study through the rest of the fight tomorrow. Any pain points you feel like you had, just review them. If you got any questions for me, let me know.
Okay.
Definitely make sure